We live?
We live.
Oh shit, guys.
We live, baby.
We back, man.
We know what the fuck going on, man. This is another
Live.
episode of motherfucking Popular Ignorance. This is episode 9, ladies and gentlemen. You dig what I'm saying?
You dig what I'm saying?
Man, we got a little mismatched seats in this motherfucker today. But to my left, I got my nigga Mon telling this motherfucker.
It's Ray Gibson. Welcome to Ray's Boom Boom Room. But right now we at the Popular Ignorance.
Hey, man.
Listen.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that.
We ain't in the Boom Boom Room right now. We in BLE Studios, man.
Nah, man. To my right, I got my homegirl Quay in the motherfucking building once again.
I like that red you got on.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
It's nice.
Appreciate
I'll say that much. It's nice.
Thank you.
To her right. The grandmaster of all nut ass niggas. Please believe me when I say this.
No.
This nigga D-Lo Money's in the fucking building, man.
Hey, I'm here, you know what I'm saying? I'm here, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not, no, you got me beat, bro. You
Oh, no, sir. Not after that story you told me. You have me beat. How? We'll come back to that. 50th episode, brother. 50th episode. To the far motherfucking right. You know who in the motherfucking building. It's Bree Love once again.
Hello.
Period. Hey, y'all.
But, yeah, guys. You know what the fuck going on? What are y'all talking? Somebody hit a drop. Hit a drop for him. Hit a drop on their
Yeah,
dumbass.
go ahead and do that for us,
Get
bro.
a drop.
Oh,
You
shit.
gotta sit. Look. Sit ready. It's not even set up to.
I'm sorry, y'all. We can't even hit the motherfucking drop. Quay don't know what's going on.
She's
We gotta
like right now. Maybe I
introduce
need
into
my
the new
seat
system.
Should have fucked up.
But,
Everything you.
That's my bad. That's my
it's cool. It's cool. How y'all week been? What's going on? Talk to me.
Who wanna go
I'm
first?
so motherfucking tired of being in the motherfucking house.
This Ronnie still got you in the house, cuz? You still scared of this motherfucker?
I'm not scared of the Roni.
You respect it, though.
I work from home, so when I wake up in the morning, I wake up. There's no point in me leaving the house. Why? Because I have to go to work from home. So I wake up 11:30 to 8 o'clock. Where am I at the house?
Boy.
And when I get off work after 8, what's open to do? What is there to do? Besides
Ain't
smoke
shit
and
open
sleep?
right now, period.
Nothing.
Besides
Church ain't
smoke
even
and-
open. You can't go
I
praise
can't even
God.
go grocery shopping after I get
Praise
off
God.
work.
Shit, you need God.
everything-
I wish church was
everything
open. Check your ass at
closes
church
at
this
8.
Sunday.
Ooh.
I did. I was happy last night.
You funny.
Matter of fact, Bree, can you just
Bree, what's going on? What's going on with you? Ignore that nigga. What's going on with you? Because he on that shit. What's going on with you, man?
Work.
Work? Nigga, you ain't gonna
Hi,
tell us about her.
Ron
You know what's Boosie? Brianna even tell us about her new boutique line is dropping. My nigga, new makeup
Her
line
makeup
is dropping.
wait? So you been
Bougie and
no,
beloved.
Never mind, she has said that.
She ain't said nothing to the audience about it. They
Yeah,
don't
you gotta
know.
let our
Hi,
viewers know.
y'all. Okay, so I started my business on Tuesday.
Whoop, whoop.
It's called Bougie and Beloved Cosmetics.
Make sure y'all follow that.
So make sure y'all
Big
follow
facts.
my
Bougie and
page.
beloved.
Oh, where can they find you
Like
at? On
the
Instagram
sound.
and Twitter and like Facebook and shit like
You can
that.
find me for now on Facebook. So just inbox me or whatever if you want to be in the group or anything, and I'll put it in there. So
What's
I just
up?
started it, so I'm just getting everything afloat. But thank you.
Turn this shit up, baby. It's up. Montel, what about you? What's going on in your life, man? How's this week been treating you of quarantine?
I mean, I don't like being quarantined.
Why not, nigga?
I like getting out of the house, man. I feel stuck.
You feel stuck.
I feel stuck, man.
I'd rather be
That's-
in the
How you
house.
feel?
I've been out of the house every fucking day.
But you an introvert, so how you feel
That's
stuck?
it. That's the thing. I'm trying to get out of that. You know?
Ah,
I'm trying,
I see,
you know,
I
I'm
see,
trying
I
to be
see.
more social. Like I really don't fuck with people, but I do fuck with people. If that makes sense.
I really don't fuck with
Same.
Fuck with people. I dig your point though. Motherfuckers can't become a
Like, I
tad bit
hate
annoying,
people, but you know, I
really don't
you know,
fuck with people.
but I fuck with people.
Today,
Nah, man.
this week has been eventful.
It's been eventful. Shit. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and get an Ignorant Weekly. Ignorant Weekly is a segment where we all talk about things that's been going on throughout the week and things like that. You dig what I'm saying? Things you may have seen on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everyday fucking life. It don't really matter what's going on. But we're going to start with Bree Love to the motherfucking far right. Talk to me, girl. What's going on?
Let's go.
I'm weak.
Well, before she give you that information, man, if you own this motherfucker, please make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. My
Make
nigga,
sure
All
y'all
that.
keep commenting. Like,
keep
make
commenting.
sure y'all
We need all that
keep
information.
share,
Don't stop
share,
commenting.
like, subscribe, do all that.
All that good shit, man. Bree, talk to me, man. What's going on in your life?
Well, I mean, most of you don't know, or you probably do know, I work in healthcare. So, I'm at work every day. That's all I do.
That's all.
Why y'all get to stay in the house, have to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning and at work at 6. I'd rather be at home. I'd rather be at home. At home, in my bed, sleep. Period.
6 a.m.
6 a.m. Boy, you up before everything that's holy.
That shit evil.
Six
So-
in the morning.
So
6 in the morning is evil.
I'm up before anything is open to even go eat, to get coffee, all that.
So you up before God.
Oh,
No.
Jesus.
How do you think I woke up?
Nigga, ain't nothing holy that up. Ain't nothing holy
He don't
up
sleep.
that early.
He don't sleep, but we ain't even gonna get
Ain't
shit.
nothing that holy up.
At
That's what I
that
meant to say.
time.
At that time.
First of all, I'm holy and I be up.
That's debatable. But my point is this.
Debatable.
Debatable. Oh, I know I'm a sinner. I am nothing but sin.
Oh, you've
Nothing
been
but
doing
sin.
a lot of sinning here, my boy. You did what I said.
Wow.
But you know what, though?
Okay.
I love
He gonna be in hell with
I
Lou.
love you, my nigga.
He gonna be in hell with the nigga Lou.
Shut the fuck up, yo. Nah, tell me what's going on in your life, man. Talk to me. Oh, you ain't doing shit, nigga. Yeah, I can ask you.
I don't
Stop
fuck,
fighting.
I don't fuck
Oh, yeah,
with people.
boy,
but I
listen.
fuck
This
with
is
people.
for the Ignorant Weekly, though. Not how is
Oh,
your week. Ignorant
okay,
Weekly.
okay.
We
So
rolled into
I
that.
seen that ignorant weekly shit that I seen. Y'all heard about Chris Johnson?
Who?
Who?
Chris,
Yes.
Chris Johnson.
Please enlighten us.
Who the fuck is Chris Johnson?
Okay, so the former NFL Chris,
Oh,
running back Chris Johnson.
Who he played for?
He used to play for Tennessee Titans.
Oh shit.
Oh,
So-
yeah. I know who you're talking about.
So he got accused in 2016 for murder for hire shootings. So the story behind it is that he hired two people, two men to kill somebody that shot at him. So here's a real paper. I'm sorry. Former NFL running back of murder for hire plot that resulted in the shooting deaths of two men in 2016.
Damn.
Johnson and his representative have immunity, denied the accusations.
So, do y'all feel like it's wrong for the nigga to kill him? Try to put money on their head for that shit?
Nope.
I don't.
No, I don't think it's wrong for him to be able to do so. In the
Especially
eye,
if you got money.
in the eyes of an eye for an eye, like you want to get your revenge. In
You
the
gotta
eyes
get
of
your
the
lick
law,
back,
of course,
bro. You
it's
always
illegal.
have to get your lick
But
back, bro.
like in
But-
my eyes, I understand. I definitely understand because when somebody tried to kill you, you tried to take my life. So let me get the chance to go ahead and try and take yours. If I shoot and I miss, I might try again. But that's not the point.
D-Lo?
That's not the point.
Is he wrong? Shit, no.
Shit, no.
What? You gotta always get your lick back, bro. You do what I'm saying? And you in the NFL, I never really understand why people like be putting their careers in jeopardy and shit. But he went about it the right way. He just so happened to got caught. They got immunity, right? So that mean they was snitching. They snitched
here
on
you
him. So therefore, he went about it
You
the
talking
right
about the
way.
people that he hired snitched on him?
They got immunity, right?
Immunity
Yeah.
from
So,
all
you right. They
charges.
snitched
So
on
they
him. Yep.
they snitched on him. They told the police what
Which is
happened. You know what I'm
some
saying? He went
weird
about
ass
it.
shit.
He went about it the right way. Why would I get my hands dirty? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm going because he probably from the streets. You know what I'm saying? He probably come from the hood. He just made it out, got to the NFL and shit. But he still got that mentality. You do what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm a strong believer in getting your lick back. Yeah, you have to.
He said
get your
niggas gotta feel me.
You have to get your lick back, bro.
Bree,
I'm a
what
strong
about you?
believer in that shit.
You hit. You try to kill me, I'm gonna kill you first.
Exactly. Y'all came and shot at me once. I mean, how do I know y'all not gonna keep trying to shoot at me? You know what I'm saying?
It's either your life or my life, and I'll be damned.
And then if it's not me next time, then it may be, a family member or something like that. It does suck that I think it's probably because he's a ex NFL player.
Yeah, he got
It's
that
probably
spotlight on him.
he got that spotlight on him because didn't nobody know who the fuck was his name?
Chris Johnson?
Joe Exotic was until that whole
Goddamn
thing came
Carol
out about him.
You can't disrespect the Tiger King like that, yo. Tiger King was out here making moves, baby.
Fucking
Major
bitch.
moves. He may have had tigers in little bitty cages, but he was making moves, man.
I'm weak.
That ass.
No, he had his workers doing some bull ass shit.
He was fucking the workers.
Whoa, no.
That shit.
Oh wait, oh shit.
He was gay.
Joe
He
was fucking.
I
all the
had two
workers.
husbands. Yep, that's right. I had two husbands.
Fucking boy. One of them killed themselves to get away from the nigga.
Yeah, on the fucking show.
That's neither here nor there. We're gonna get back to this fucking Chris Johnson.
I ain't
Running
even
back.
seen that part yet.
So okay, so y'all saying it's not wrong, but say it's a threat. Say niggas made a threat to kill this nigga. You dig what I'm saying? Do y'all feel like it should be taken to that level? Like say somebody, I'm gonna come back and kill your whole family.
I don't take death threats.
So
I
you
don't-
would
I
still
don't
put
do
that
that.
money on his head, even if he gets threatened your
would.
life.
If I have
threatened your life.
if I'm in a position where I have a shit ton of money, hell no, I'm not gonna be stupid and do the crime myself. I'm gonna pay some niggas to do
Like
it for
Aaron
me.
Hernandez.
Exactly.
Ray
That
Caruth,
nigga
nigga.
killed
Stupid ass
everybody.
Nigga that was set and he was set up to make millions. And that nigga was like, you know what?
Bro, he's retarded.
But I feel like I feel like it's other like variables for that situation. Like they say he had
Specifically for
CTE
that.
and things like that. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So maybe he wasn't in his right mindset when those things happened. But I feel
Yeah.
like Chris Johnson was like he didn't have no CTE. The nigga
Right.
he retired now, ain't he?
Yeah.
So he retired on his own
He been
merit or some
retired
more
for a
shit. So
couple
yeah.
Yeah, imagine
nigga's a
working all your life, on the football field, stressing your body the fuck out, banging your head up, and niggas try to kill you.
Right.
I would be pissed too.
'Cause they hating.
Cause they hating. Like I would be pissed as fuck as an older man. Like, oh, bro, I don't want to do this shit.
As a
I
young
just
man, I
wanna
still be
chill.
pissed. Fuck the boot. You try to kill me. It's off with your head.
Yeah, I just was talking specifically into his situation since
How old
he
is
is
he?
older.
He's like
If
in
he's
his
retired,
30s.
he got to be
Late-
older.
he's- yeah,
Nah,
he's like in his late
Marshawn Lynch
30s.
retired like at 30 something.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want to say he was in the same league as him. Same age as him.
So probably around in his mid-30s, probably. Okay. Quite. What you done seen this week, man?
All right, y'all. So, y'all know how I am when I see certain things. So, earlier this week, everybody familiar with who Bhad Bhabie is?
Oh yes.
Okay, so earlier
Catch Me Outside.
How about that?
Yes, Miss Catch Me Outside.
Ooh, I know
her
these
fucking
type of
self.
things unravels your wood.
Oh yeah,
I know these type of
unravels
things
my
unravels your wood.
wood. So, speaking of woods, I learned how to. Anyway, so what happened is that she is what it's called blackfishing. She is blackfishing. She's pretending to be a light-skinned woman. So what happened is that she made a post. I was trying to fix it. She had made a post, or she posted these pictures where she looked tan. She looked light skinned. She didn't look white like a white girl with a tan. She looked like a light skinned woman. So let me see here. I had a couple of questions about that. So why is it that what is y'all take on Bhad Bhabie basically transforming herself from like a teenage white girl to a light-skinned woman?
She's
Ain't
not light
nothing
skinned. She can never transform herself to be black.
True enough. I 100% agree with you. But it's just like, why is it? What is culture to everybody?
I feel like
it's
it was
hypocritical.
racist.
Huh?
I feel like it was racist.
Racist for her to do that? I feel like it's dressing up damn near in
remember
blackface.
years ago, back in the day when segregation was like a real big thing, and this white guy had painted himself black?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought of.
That's
And
exactly what I
cool.
think of.
Like, no.
But you said it's hypocritical.
I feel like it's
to me.
hypocritical for y'all to say. It's because I feel as if it's a lot of black women try to make themselves white with blonde hair, blue contacts, and things like that of those nature. You dig what I'm saying? Lighter foundation and the makeup and shit like that. They trying to say I'm lying though.
He's not lying.
I don't think
How's it any different?
Please let me know. Is blonde hair only for white people?
Who mostly got blonde hair?
No, that's not what I asked you. Genetically,
Quay,
can
that's
black...
boosie as fuck. Because I'm just here and tell you this right now. Not every white person is pure white. Some people are tan. Some people have a.
And I understand that
skin tone
nobody's
like that is still
pure.
white.
Nobody's pure anything. I understand that we're
So
all a mix of something.
So that's hypocritical to say then.
So why is it cultural appropriation if I go and I wear a if I wear not a dashiki, because that's not really specific to Africa. If I wear chopsticks in my hair, or if I wear, the Asian getup, the dresses that they wear, if I wear that, that's cultural appropriation. But when as Black America has grown, if we show styles, we've shown different ways to wear our hair, we've shown different music, different things like that, everybody can come and take that, but that's not cultural appropriation?
I never said it wasn't cultural appropriation. I said it's hypocritical. When I say it's hypocritical, I mean how you gonna bash them for the same thing you doing? You're saying they're taking all the stuff from us. They're taking our culture. They're taking this. They're taking that. But you're still taking that same shit from them. You're taking the blonde hair. You're taking the blue eyes. At the end of the day, you can say that not all black people, all white people have blonde hair. Right? That's just stuff from our people. But majority of white people have blonde hair, right?
No, they don't. No, not majority of white people.
Hair. We're talking about the fact that this girl
is creating
her skin color.
image for
herself. But I'm saying, say she's Italian and had the same skin tone.
That's not black.
We seen her.
Y'all missing my point. Y'all trying to make it. Y'all making it too black and white. It's a gray area for this shit.
No, it's not.
Oh, my mom made this. How can y'all do that same? How can y'all do that same shit?
Because
and be mad at them for doing that same shit. How? I'm listening to you, but I just feel like it's hypocritical.
Blonde hair is not specific to one race.
So what is white culture there?
White culture abusive.
I can't agree with
people
that
in power.
There are some people who are naturally born with curly hair. Black people are also born with curly hair. There are some black people who are born with straight hair, and there's some white people who are born with straight hair.
That's all genetics.
That's not what we're saying.
I'm talking about
the fact
look
that she portrayed herself as an African American, and she's not.
Okay, so. Like I said, y'all didn't say, okay, I said the blonde hair, the blue eyes. I said the foundation, making them a lighter skin. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that women do to make themselves a whole different cultural person.
Her whole body, though?
Her whole, yes. These bitches be out here neck to the neck down. In filters and foundation and shit like that, trying to be a whole nother person, be a white woman.
Not to be another. No, we're not trying to be white women. We're not trying to be white women by putting.
So what do you call it?
Wait. Foundations. Do you know?
No, I didn't say foundation. Listen. I said foundation with lighter shades and shit like that. Trying to make yourself white.
Do you know what shades foundations come in? Have you looked
what the
at
fuck does that have to do with the price of tea in China? You're talking about the darker foundation. I'm talking about light foundation. Put it on your face and make yourself a whole different race. Y'all telling me she put on darker foundation and makeup when y'all just said.
No, when you put on certain foundation, it can change your skin color.
There's
Is that not what I just said?
No, that's not what you said. But I'm gonna break it down.
That is what he just said.
That's what I just said.
I'm gonna break it down.
I got a quick comment.
Go ahead.
It's actually from our brother Reggie. Shout out Reggie. He says, so if you can't go from black to white or white to black, and I know this is out the way, but what the fuck make people think they can do the same sex-wise?
That's what it's hypocritical, my nigga. It's just hypocritical. Like, you can't tell people not to do something when you doing the same exact thing. You know how many females know to wear nigga shorts and still bash studs? Bitch, you being a hypocrite. This bitch got on boxes, you got on boxes. At the end of the fucking day, shut up. Like, this shit's hypocritical in my eyes.
No, it's different because you have tomboys and then you have studs.
That is facts.
That
is facts. Because studs.
How many tomboys do you know that have become gay?
It doesn't matter.
I've met a lot of tom girls who's straight.
You're not a tomboy.
Who's straight?
Look what you got on.
Who's straight?
Look what you got on.
And they ain't gay.
If you was dressed like me, you'd be a tomboy.
No, that's not.
They not. I've met a
Tomboy
lot
is
of
a
tom
girl who
girls
likes
who
to
are
wear boy
in a
clothes.
nice relationship with men.
So, hold on,
Okay,
wait.
like-
Y'all get said
They
that,
not
right?
gay.
So, hold on. They not niggas, but they dressing like niggas, right? Is that not cultural appropriation of men?
Cultural.
We're men. We have our own culture.
No, y'all don't.
What is your? Hold on, Quay. Hold on.
That is
What is
Bro,
your
what?
Hold on.
Y'all literally just talking from a woman. Y'all just,
No,
y'all,
I'm not
bro.
talking from a woman.
Hold on, one at a
Wait,
time. One at a
wait,
time.
wait,
Hold on,
give me a
hold on.
second.
One at a time. Cause y'all bullshit.
Culture and gender are two different things. Culture is things that are described by traditions and music
Break
and
it
different
down.
thhave that are brought up.
Quay,
with
when have you
us.
ever been a man?
Never.
So how the fuck you gonna tell me what culture I got as a man?
So how are you gonna tell us the culture
Do you know
of being
what
a woman?
Do you know what
Did I-
culture? You know. The
Did I say that?
definition-
Or
do
did
you know
I?
what the definition-
Did I say? Hold
do
on,
you
me
know
answer her
the
real quick. Hold on,
definition
me
of
answer her real
culture
quick. Hold
is?
on, it's too many people talking to me one time.
Go
Let me
ahead.
answer her real quick. She get say to me, "How you gonna tell me what culture as a woman is?" I said, "If you're a woman dressing up as a man, you're a tomboy, right? That's what you can say. You're a tomboy. You still a girl. You still do all those girly things, but you dressing up as a man. You talking like a man. You say on phone them." All that big goofy dumb shit. How is that not culture appropriating men?
Because-
you trying to be a
hold on,
nigga, but you
no.
don't want to be a nigga?
No,
Do you
there's
know
a
the
lot of
definition
niggas that
of
I hear
cul-
say period.
Do you
So-
know? Do you
And
know
there's a lot of niggas that I
definition of
still go get
culture?
they
I
toes
got it
done.
right
Do
here.
that- do that-
Go ahead.
do
Please
make
read that off.
do
Read
that
that
make
off.
them
Okay.
mad?
So
I'll answer your question in a second. I want to hear what he just said.
the definition of culture
Go
is
ahead.
the definition of culture is the customs, arts, social institutions, and achievements of a particular nation.
Does that have anything to do with
people,
sex?
or no?
Exactly. So,
Boy,
so
let me see that.
cultural
Let me see that.
appropriation
Let me see that.
of a
Let me see that. Let me see that. Let me see that.
Being a completely different gender or wearing different clothes has to do with gender specifically. I am talking about culture, race. That is totally different
Okay.
than gender.
So if you got dreads, you're not Jamaican. You culture appropriating, right?
No, because that is a hairstyle it's a protective hairstyle for black people, not for just Jamaicans. For black people. Black people can wear dreads.
That's
White
hypocritical,
people
Quay. I can't.
cannot.
I'm not agree with you. I feel like we arguing at this point. Go ahead.
Yeah, some white people
That
can
shit's
pull off
dirty.
dreads.
So what's the difference between them wearing
No.
dreads and them wearing foundation of makeup, my nigga?
I don't think it's more.
It's still hair from black people. We still
don't-
originated that, right?
I don't think.
You missing the point that we're making.
But I
Y'all
don't.
have yet to argue. Okay.
I don't think the point is really is. I don't think it's really about hairstyle. It's just
It's-
the fact that she changed
She's
her skin
taking
color.
our
She
culture.
want-
Why is it
it's-
also
but
so
for-
okay for white women to be culture vultures? Why is that okay? Why is it so okay? But as soon as a black woman put blonde hair in her head, she's looked at as, oh, bitch, you want to be white. You want to be. When we're doing
How often is that really said?
To
Quay?
be-
all the time,
All the
all
time.
the
You
time.
capping
To be,
hard.
how
You
many
capping
times
hard
have
as
you
fuck, Quay.
seen a
You were
dark
capping
skinned
hard as
girl
fuck.
be posted?
To be honest,
Bro.
A black
the
girl
color,
posted.
the color of somebody's
and-
hair don't define them.
But y'all get said.
No,
White people can't have.
See, you're messing
Y'all
my
being
point
hypocritical.
up. You're listening to her and
Y'all
mixing
both
our
know.
points
Both y'all
together.
be hypocritical. No, you
no,
and you.
No,
I'm not being.
Both the reds.
no, what
that
I'm-
whole red side
My
over
whole
there is all pure nut shit.
My whole question is,
No,
how
you did not.
is it
I did.
okay?
Exactly. No,
Back-
you
That whole
did
red
not.
side, bro.
Back to the question that I'm
Now I'm
asking
about to
because we're
act
not
like that's
answering
correct.
that.
Still nut
What
shit,
is
Quay.
the question? The question is, why is it okay for white women to be culture vultures, but when we try to step outside of our boundaries, we're told we're doing the exact same thing? Why or why is it okay for them to do it? And if it's for not, if it's being hypocritical, why is it okay for them to, and why is it not
Now,
okay?
if you
for
would have
us?
sat here and told me that, hey, she's acting like she's being super ghetto, trying to portray herself as a black woman, you didn't say that. You started talking about makeup and hair. You didn't say none of that shit to me, Quay. None of that shit, Mark.
Because we didn't get into that.
Quay, I've given you more than enough time to talk.
And once I've gotten my question out, because you keep trying to compare culture and gender, those are not the same
Quay,
thing.
if you get sick.
They're not.
So I'm talking about culture at this point, right?
And now my question.
Hold on 1 second. I'm talking to myself. Hold on. I'm talking to myself, y'all.
Answer my question.
Hold on 1 second, Quay. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. You getting worked up, girl. Relax, though. Relax. Calm down. But I'm saying you're not hearing what I'm saying. You arguing with the intent to reply, not the intent to listen.
Go ahead.
Let's not get there.
She is, though. If I'm sitting there telling you, hey, we're talking about this girl's actions and what she's doing as a person, as a human being, but y'all steady bringing up, no, she got darker makeup and her hair straight now.
I don't care about her hair. I'm talking about this woman's skin tone.
I'm saying,
I've literally made the point where I said it takes me back to when that man used to put stuff on his face and change it to black.
But how is it any different than white people having dreads?
It's
still culture, right?
What do hair have to do with this woman's skin color?
That's
all
still
of
culture,
bad.
right?
All of it's under the same.
It's still culture at the end of the day.
It is.
Your hair defines you as a person. I'm not rolling, cuz. I'm not rolling. I'm not rolling at all. No.
We'll talk about it after the show.
True.
Exactly.
True, and that's a natural color. That is a natural color for them. And there are women out there who are, and there are white women out there who get tan.
That's what I'm saying. So what is it really defined by? If it's really just by skin tone, you dig what I'm saying? It's not about skin tone, but you're saying that you're talking about skin tone. Our culture ain't defined by skin tone.
The specific action, because I'm talking about the specific action in which she did. She's talking about the trying to portray herself as a light-skinned woman. I feel like with the actions and the actions she's done recently and the actions in regards to how she talks and everything about Bhad Bhabie portrays she wants to be a light-skinned woman.
Senior says she on your side, D-Lo.
Why is it okay? Why is it okay for white women to be culture vultures and we get criticized for it? Is still my question. No answer for that? Okay,
let's just
change.
Like I said, I don't feel as if I'm going to agree with you because I feel like my culture's not defined by just my skin tone. It's a lot more that goes into it.
It goes back to the skin tone.
Is that not what the fuck she brought up the first time?
I brought up skin tone.
I was just going to say.
Wait, y'all brought up skin tone. Y'all brought up the hair. Y'all brought up
the way she talks. You brought up hair.
You brought up blonde hair and blue eyes.
You said, well, when
if y'all just sat here and
said
that it's okay
that means she's trying to be white.
If y'all get sat here and said that it's okay for a black, you know what? Never mind. So the next topic for Ignorant Weekly, D-Lo. Because at this point, they're not hearing what I'm saying. They're arguing with the intent to reply, not the intent to listen.
You know that more well than anybody.
Hey, we can catch a fade after this, both of y'all, my nigga. We can catch a fade after both. We sure can. I'm going to knock both your asses out.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell y'all wrong while I'm beating your ass.
I hear you.
All right, go ahead.
I would like to see that.
You will. I promise to Christ. Don't worry about nothing. I got you.
I bet you.
You better pray to God. You better hope God got your back at this ass whooping.
He always got my back.
You better pray so, because I'm about to give you a hellish ass whooping. You hear me? Quay. I'm gonna get. I already told you.
He's so
that's your ass.
Shut the
fuck up. That's your ass, Quay. All
right, so on to the next topic. Where we on?
D-Lo, go ahead, cuz.
Bow, bow, bang.
That's what you get. Can't even hit the drops, nigga.
Period.
Boy, fucking beans flying? Fuck you talking about? BBs?
Pew, pew,
man, D-Lo, go ahead, man. What you done seen this week?
You talking about what I seen this week? Bro.
Matter of fact, I know what you about to say.
He's finna be on some nut shit.
Yeah, some nut shit. We're gonna wait till you go. We're gonna let you go last because I know where you about to go with this.
I just first though, before we move on, I just want to say this is why I am the way. This is why
you are the way you are?
Right.
Remember he said that, ladies and gentlemen.
Remember I said
whose turn was it? Because Quay gets Bree?
I went already.
Yeah. Did you ever tell her Ignorant Weekly topic?
Did you say
we was stuck on y'all?
We stuck on
else went.
It's on Quay. I'm sorry, my bad.
You go ahead and go.
Oh man, throughout the week, honestly, I seen some shit on Facebook and Twitter that was kind of talking about Adele getting divorced and her husband taking $120 million from her.
Lit.
So I feel as if like he's not wrong for getting that money. You dig what I'm saying?
You said she not wrong?
He's not wrong for getting that money.
He not wrong. Dead homies.
He not wrong for.
Shout out to people in the comments.
Boy, fuck y'all.
Fuck you no, he was kidding. We love y'all.
No, I fuck with y'all.
You know, go ahead and like,
man, I seen some shit
share, comment. You know, do all that. Fuck what he talking about. He on nut shit. You know,
nah, if you ain't agreeing with me, because I ain't rolling with you. Nah,
share the shit, view it. You know, do all that shit.
If you ain't agreeing with me, I ain't fucking.
Fuck
with
what he talking about.
I ain't fucking with you if you ain't agreeing with me. But nah, man, throughout the week I seen that Adele got a divorce for $120 million. Meaning that like she had to pay her husband $120 fucking $120 million. So I feel as if like Yeah,
That's
that shit
lit.
up.
Yeah,
I'm proud of my
that's
boy.
lit. Yeah, on
City
God.
Boys up 500
On God.
points at this
Nah,
point. You
they're
dig?
homies. They had us down last year.
Down,
you know
down
what I'm saying?
bad.
But this year, bro,
We
nah,
up.
it's a blowout.
We
You
back
know what
up,
I'm
my
saying?
nigga.
It's a blowout. Hey, I feel like me and you, we kind of like
What you mean?
leading the
think
way.
y'all-
You dig
For
what
the
I'm
City
saying?
Boys? Oh yeah, City Boys up, man.
Sick ass shit.
Do y'all feel like that's wrong
Me,
though for
you,
that nigga
whore.
to
No.
get? Fuck y'all. Do y'all feel like
No.
it's really wrong for that nigga to get that 120 million?
No.
That's a.
I don't
mean, at
feel
the
like he should get that much, but I feel like he should get some.
Oh shit.
Man, hey,
Why
my
is
boy
that?
up. My boy up. That's all I'm saying.
120 million
He
up.
up.
And she was worth 126 million.
No, she's worth. I just looked up. She's
Damn.
worth 190 million. So,
Her
but
net
still,
worth.
yeah, her
Her
net
net worth.
her net
That's
worth.
her net worth.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
That's a loss.
I mean, either way it goes,
I mean, but she write good music. She can make it back.
That's a
I
loss.
mean, that's
Oh yeah,
true.
that album
That's
that's finna
true.
drop finna be
Look,
some fire.
Yeah, she finna.
We up.
She finna be in our bag in that next album.
She better be.
You gonna feel it.
She
You
better
gonna
be
feel-
because
you
we
gonna
in
feel-
ours.
The best
You gonna
music
feel-
comes
She
from
better be
pain.
because we in ours. You know what I'm saying?
The best music comes from pain.
But she lost all that weight. Y'all think she gonna be able to still sing the same?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I don't think
Adele
so.
can sing
It's
her
not-
That whole
Hey,
thing, I'm
it-
real
that-
good.
It hit different.
Hold
It
on.
hit different when they fat, bro.
Oh God, because Jennifer Hudson
No.
lost the tiny
No,
bit
because
of
she
that
got the
motherfucker.
she got them lungs. She
No.
built them lungs
To be
up.
honest with you, your voice improves more when you lose weight than when you are big.
I gotta
Because
disagree.
your
Because Jasmine
lungs.
Sullivan got skinny and kept singing good. Nigga, Jasmine Sullivan got skinny.
But her, you know what didn't get skinny?
Them
No
titties.
face.
Them titties.
Her
No.
face.
Them titties still huge.
That's what I'm.
Them
That's
titties
what,
still huge.
that's what I'm
Ooh,
saying.
Lord, them
Look,
titties still
that's
huge.
what I'm saying. The more weight you lose, the stronger your diaphragm. You're able to take in more breath, and
Hold on,
the
we
more
get-
you're able to sing.
Really?
Yeah, it comes
Yes,
from your core.
I took.
I don't sing. I don't
I
sing.
took
Singing
vocal
comes from the
lessons.
core.
I could tell you from experience.
All right, we get off topic. We get off topic. So, if
Oh.
say y'all was
Point
married,
is that we up.
we
like,
up 500
like
points.
500
That ass.
points
So, do y'all
right
feel
now.
as if
You
it's
know what
wrong
I'm
for that
saying?
nigga to get
Yeah,
that
down
money? That's what I
about
really meant to ask the ladies
Damn.
in the room. Do y'all feel like it's wrong for that nigga to get that money?
Hold
I
up,
don't
Brooke. Go
feel
ahead.
like he wrong for getting the money. I don't feel like he should get that much.
Elaborate as to why. As to why he should get money at all.
Still has a kid to take care of.
It's that kid.
I know it's their kid, but if who's to say he asked for money? Did he ask for custody of the kid?
I couldn't tell you that.
And that's what I'm saying. You not only take it from her bag, because if y'all splitting, if he get money and she get money, the kid still has to be taken care of. So how are you using that money? How are you applying that money? Are you using it for your kid or are you using it for yourself? That's more so how I'm thinking.
Because usually when women get out of marriages, they're wanting all that money so they can take care of them and their family and let their husbands move on.
You think so?
Most of the time, when have divorce? Well, not me. It's usually.
I had to raise up on you because, boy, you know I'm
if
getting your
if
ass.
it's after like the kids have moved out, type of divorce type shit, then it's different. But when kids are young, 9 times out of 10, they stay with their mom, get visitation with their dad, and the dad has to pay all this money.
I don't feel like that's right. Why I gotta
It's-
take care of
it's
your
not-
life?
It's not taking care. I'm not saying
If you can't,
it's-
I'm saying, but if you can't, as an adult, if you can't take care of yourself, why the fuck you need to have kids on your side? Go ahead and give me the kids
So do
until
he
you
ha-
get on your feet.
I wonder,
Then you
does
take
he
care
have
of
a
them.
job though?
True, no.
I think he was her manager once upon a time. Kind of like the Mary J.
We
Blige
actually
situation.
have
So he
we have
feels
some
like
comments
he's
down here.
owed something.
You said what?
So he must feel like
Like the
he's owed something.
Mary J. Blige situation. Her husband got quite a few million off her. Just because he was her manager and took care of a lot of her business responsibilities and business
Yeah, I
things.
understand that, but she's the one that's doing all the music.
Oh,
and
yeah,
traveling
Jeff
and
Bezos
performing and stuff
what?
like that.
You said what?
I mean, I know he's helping set up with the stuff like
Ron-
the business or whatever. But when it's coming for performance and writing the music and stuff like that, he wasn't in there. I don't feel like you should take away from her work.
But say I'm booking the arenas for you, and I'm this, that, and the third. Whoop,
I know, but she's paying for it though.
Okay, so boom. In the same hand, women all the time get divorced and then they want half, right? Just because they felt as if they was a mother, they took care of the home and things like that, right?
Actually,
No, it does
depending,
more.
But
it's
does-
alimony.
majority of the time, though, I mean,
it's
like-
alimony. They do get half.
but do you really deserve half? Did you come in the game with half?
Hey, I'm cool,
Type
bro.
shit.
I swear to God,
Depending
I'm cool
on
on all that type
how
of
long
shit.
y'all been married, yes.
But I mean, no. Did you come in? I'm saying, but in the marriage, did you come in with 120 million too, or did you
Neither
just come in with a trash
I know
bag?
that's the point that I'm making. Did
But
he
when
come
it
in with
starts-
120
nobody's
Why do you feel like
relationship
you
usually
owe
starts
that?
that way.
She's paying.
Yeah.
She's paying for all the.
So if we built
all
this
this
together,
other
if we
stuff.
built this empire
Yeah,
together,
yeah, y'all did build it, and you were her manager, but she's the one singing. She's the one writing the music. She's the one that's financing the stuff that you're booking. She's financing.
I'm
it.
still due money though. If that was the case, you should have got another manager.
If that's the case, then he should have got
That
paid
is a
along the
very
way.
valid
Well,
point.
they
Don't wait till y'all break up and get a divorce and
I
then want
can't
something.
agree with that because women
Right.
do that same thing all the time. Like I said, women just say.
I'm not saying just
I
for
can agree
women.
with that
I'm not
point.
just speaking from just women. I'm saying in general for
No, I
men
mean-
and women. You shouldn't be asking. You should be asking for stuff
So
along
you
the
don't
way.
agree with
Right.
alimony after the fact? or is it in
I don't.
that sum amount?
I don't to a fault. Now, if
Okay.
it's 20 years or something like that, then yeah, I feel like you old. Y'all been. It's been some time.
Right.
Depends on how
But,
the divorce happens.
Yeah, if y'all have kids and stuff, that's different.
Ron,
It's always different when it's kids.
It's each situation is probably different.
Ron Shea said he cheated. He broke the contract, not her.
Who?
Right. So
Okay.
why is he allowed to anything?
He
if
cheated.
He cheated.
And he still.
Oh yeah. City boys are up, man.
we up.
City boys are up, man.
That's 600 points now.
What?
That's 600 points.
That's about it.
I just told Quay Offset put us in the lead, bro.
My nigga, wait, no. If
Offset put us
he
in the lead.
cheated, got 120 million.
Who?
Adele's husband. He
Yeah,
cheated, got 120 million.
Yeah, that's at least. That's
At least
least
1,000 points. We up, brother.
I
120.
got some catching up to do.
And he was white.
Larry Bird better go ahead, nigga.
Finesse.
Boy, from 40 feet out, he put us up.
Offset put us in the league, and we just
That
ain't looked
ass
back
though.
since. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. How many times have he cheated on Cardi B?
I think Cardi B like that
And
shit.
she gave him half an M.
Swear to God.
Yes, you ain't see that shit?
For his
No.
birthday.
Yeah, for his birthday, she gave him $500,000. And this is after the whole little hacking
And
little
he
shit.
put her in a house.
This is after the.
He takes care of her kids, and he puts everything in that house that she asked for. So I mean,
You think
yeah,
all
you
you-
get the $500,000. I'm pretty sure.
So in that situation,
Offset's
Cardi B
bag
was-
is bigger than Cardi B, so I'm pretty sure he's taking care of.
Listen.
By himself.
hold on, too many people talking at one time.
listen.
Hold on, too many people
But
talking
he's
at one
not
time.
never by himself.
Hold on.
He's a group. Think about that.
I know, but
Y'all
they've been
tweaking.
spiraling out. So I don't
Fir-
think he got more money than Cardi B
I'm
alone.
pretty sure.
Offset. First off, the Migos are a trio, but they all solo artists. You know what I'm saying? They all make
Facts.
their own money for one. For two, Cardi B, she was rich before they got married. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So she don't. It ain't like she really need him financially. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
Yeah, it's never needed.
Three. Listen, it don't matter. He still cheated,
Mm-hmm.
and she still gave him $500,000.
He gave her that ring too.
Where it don't.
And still
Y'all
cheating.
not hearing what I'm saying.
It's
bro.
still cheating.
Cheating is cheating. It don't matter.
I'm not
And
saying.
he, but we up. But that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? He got.
Especially
And
sounds like
the
a nigga, we
cheating
up.
only. I feel like the cheating
I
only
don't
matters
think
if
you
you
should
care
get
if he
excited
cheats.
about that.
If you don't care if you don't care if he cheats, is it really cheated?
She do care shit. Because remember when he got caught cheating the last time
Boy had
before the whole
apologized
hacking
on his
situation?
Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Like
sorry.
a whole apology video
I
like
didn't
Kevin
fuck
Hart.
that girl. Remember that shit? She
Cardi, I just want to tell you I'm sorry.
Cheating is fun
Come on
until
now.
you get cheated on. Silent on the pen.
Hold on. This is why I got
Oh,
silent
okay.
because I'm gonna say some shit and I feel like women gonna be like, that's not fucking true, my girl. You got feelings too.
I don't
No,
cheat.
because again, you.
Not that.
I
I'm just
think
saying
all
that.
girls
I'm
cheat.
speaking in general. I'm
No,
not
I'm
just
speaking in
saying
general, too.
I'm
I'm speaking in
speaking
general,
from
too.
a
Quay,
woman
but-
perspective.
I don't cheat.
I think that it's
No,
like
that's all women. That's all women.
I think that
period.
it's
I
like it's more like niggas
You
like we
got
care,
shitty
but we
range
don't
of
care as much as
That's all
females care about
women.
cheating. You dig what I'm saying? Like I can cut myself
Yeah,
off.
That's what I'm saying.
I can cut myself off emotionally a lot quicker than a female can. You dig what I'm saying?
I
So once if you
disagree.
cheat on me, it's like, oh, really? Cool.
So what makes
Oh.
you think
I
that Cardi B doesn't
disagree.
have that same mindset? Cardi
she's
B
still with
came.
him.
Cardi B, well, she's with
Cardi
him
B
because she wants
admitted
to
that
be
she
married.
used to drug niggas.
And fuck them.
But
And
I'm
body
saying,
count
but-
was more than her age. So do you think she cares?
Even
She was Bill
Scarface fell.
Cosby,
Even
motherfucker.
Scarface fell in love.
Before Bill Cosby.
No, exactly. Even Scarface. So even a man fell in love.
So I'm saying, you're missing my-
never. The
Even
point
Scarface
is,
fell in love. You dig?
so I'm just going back to the point that you said. If you don't care about her cheating, then does it really matter that he goes out and cheats? No.
listen to my point.
How do y'all?
Listen to my point.
How do y'all know he don't care about her cheating? Did he ever
She-
say that
no,
shit?
I'm saying,
I'm saying
does
that-
she ever care about him? Does she care about
If
him?
she stayed with him, if she made that nigga apologize on Instagram,
Exactly.
yeah, she
You ain't
cared.
see what happened the last
She
time he got
cared
caught cheating?
No.
She truly
No,
cares.
she cares, bro. No,
She
she
cares?
cares. Because if she didn't care, he wouldn't. He was on the internet hurting for like damn near a month.
So it sounds like he care, not her. Because if he's trying to win her back, then it sounds like he's putting in more effort than her. I don't understand. And if she decided to go back after he gave her
Go
a
ahead, I'm
ring,
gonna let you go ahead.
after he gave her a Rolls Royce, after he
I'm
bought her a
saying.
house, after he did all this
Go ahead, I'm gonna
extra
let
shit. Well, y'all
argue
monitor
last time.
Offset page, but do y'all monitor Cardi's?
I don't
How much
monitor
shit
neither
that
one
he
of their
gives
pages.
how much shit he gives her, or had he gave
I
it to her
don't.
during that
Exactly.
time? So how are y'all
So if he
up
get,
in that
so
situation?
if a dude is giving you so if a dude is giving you a lot of gifts, I mean, you know, we not rich like them, you know what I'm saying? But if a dude is giving you all these gifts and all this other shit and he cheat on you, you gonna be okay with
No,
that?
I'm not
okay
Cardi B.
then. So what are you talking
I'm not
about?
Cardi B though. I'm not her.
But what's your point?
My
Hey, bro,
point
sometimes
is,
I hate
if-
arguing with you.
my point is, how do y'all know that she cares enough for him to stop cheating? If she doesn't care about him cheating, why
She
is it
left
cheating?
him.
Hold on. But I said, if
She
she didn't
left
care,
him.
if she
What are
didn't
you
care, she
talking
wouldn't have
about?
left. Man, she came back. If she truly didn't care, she would have cut that nigga off like a bad habit.
She
Like I
left
just
him.
said 15 seconds ago, I said, hey, if it's a situation I know I'm about to get hurt and I can't walk out the situation, it's less than 15 seconds, I'm cutting it off. Cardi didn't cut that shit off.
That's you.
Cardi stayed with that nigga. Made the boy apologize on Instagram.
She cares.
I
Because
feel
if
like,
she didn't care, she would have never
I
left
feel
him.
like they
He
both
wouldn't have had to
care,
do all that.
and that's just my intake on it. And I'm not.
Of
going
course,
no
of
further
course,
than
of
that.
course, Offset care.
feel
He
like
just ain't shit.
I feel like if you care about somebody cheating on you, you would leave them so they didn't cheat on you again.
That's it again.
If I don't give a shit,
You're not.
if I don't give a shit about, if I care about you cheating, then I'm gonna leave you because it's gonna continue to hurt me. If I don't care about you cheating, I'm gonna let you go do what you want to do.
Quay, you just be talking.
and then I'm a
doesn't
reverse,
make
and I'm a
how does that-
again.
Quay, you do.
Does that not
Sometimes
make
you
sense?
just be arguing to arguing. Like it'd be like a
Does that
woman's
not make
standpoint,
sense?
but it'd be like women emotions in. Like it'd be like, Quay, what
Does
you
that
talking
not
about?
No,
make
it's
sense?
just because Quay just likes to argue with
Like,
you.
Does that not make sense?
No.
No. I can't agree
Quay,
with
finish
you.
what you were saying.
I was asking, does that make sense? Montel, does that make sense? If you care about somebody cheating on you, won't you leave them instead of staying and allowing them to continue to do so?
Yes, in
That's
some
true.
situations. I'm gonna tell you why.
That's
she
true.
don't need the nigga.
That's true.
She don't
Unless
need
you,
the
when you-
nigga.
so when
Yeah,
you-
like she
unless
needs the
unless
nigga.
Hold on, let my
She don't
go.
give a fuck.
unless you're
Dependent on
yeah,
them.
if
She
you're
don't
dependent
need
on them and if there's something in that relationship that
Thank
you're
you.
benefiting from,
Well,
Exactly.
So when you
Yeah.
was getting
Then
cheated
again-
on, you didn't care?
then again,
what the
Hold
fuck
on.
you mean? I did care.
hold on.
Why
The
would-
hold on. They were a whole married. In the vows, through thick and thin, for better or for worse.
Was
Y'all
it
gotta
vows?
remember those vows. They were married.
Huh.
That they put on that show when we thought they got engaged. They was a whole married before that. That's her husband. It's different. They're not dating. They're in a whole marriage.
What would
It's
you, what,
different.
what you gonna do if your husband cheat on you? With some
That's-
strippers?
Yeah.
Well,
First
I
of
was
all,
asking a question.
I'm not gonna be with him. That's me.
But if it's your husband though, not Offset, it's your husband.
I know. That's
what
what
she
I'm
said,
saying.
she's
I'm
leaving.
speaking for me. I'm leaving because I owe myself more. I deserve better.
So you care.
Huh?
So you care.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's why
I
she
care.
didn't
That's
leave.
what that's what Quay was saying.
I
That's what
respect.
Quay was saying.
I
Listening,
respect and value
nobody's
myself.
listening.
I respect and value myself too much to sit there and take that.
You go ahead and talk to her.
She,
I'll give you the last
she
time. Go
literally
ahed.
just said, "Oh, Cardi, maybe she don't care." That's what you
Exactly.
said.
If she
what she
does
said.
not care,
That's what she said.
that's why she's still there because she doesn't give a fuck.
If she
So do she care or do she not or do she don't
She
care?
don't.
Which
She
one is
doesn't.
it?
She
Have
does-
I not been saying the same thing?
No,
She,
I honestly feel
since
like
she-
they together for
since
for
she
us,
does not
for people,
care,
For,
she
Yeah, they
going
care
to
for
the
the
internet.
public.
they care about that's the only thing they care about. She don't give a fuck about. I'm not saying she don't give a fuck about Offset. I'm not saying she don't give a fuck about that relationship.
For one,
If she cared about him cheating and she didn't want him to cheat on her no more, she would leave him alone. But since she doesn't give a fuck and she doesn't need him for anything, she's gonna keep him
For one-
because she wants to.
she was on Love and Hip Hop, and she had a homie in jail, and she was fucking DJ and stuff. What are you
The
talking
bitch
about?
is a slut.
So what? For what I'm
She's
saying,
a slut.
Yo, that sounds
what she
so
does.
fucking
That's
We
not
ain't
stupid.
talking about nothing that
That
happened before
sounds
she
so
got married.
fucking. That sounds silly. Silly as hell.
I'm using it as an example.
This is what I'ma say, it
as
sounds
an
silly as hell.
example.
That's what I'm gonna say. It sounds silly as hell. Cause y'all sitting there saying that, oh, she don't give a fuck if this nigga cheat. Da 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 da. She's still fucking other niggas. Na 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 na. Then why not get divorced and nigga and be able to fuck niggas freely? Why the fuck you gotta hide it?
because
Because she's gonna be looked at bad and Offset.
How?
What do you mean
It's
how?
it's 2020. Ain't no woman getting looked at bad for divorcing a nigga.
We're not talking. Oh well, yeah. I guess
Especially if he cheat. What?
If
Come
he
on,
cheated on you and then you divorced and now you living your best life, fucking all these niggas doing what the fuck you want to do. Ain't no way in fuck people about to really be mad at you about the shit.
not. You think so?
Give me an
You think
example.
so?
Give me an example.
There's been plenty of times where I can use
Be
my
specific, Quay.
real life example. My mom, plenty of people were pissed at my mom for leaving my dad because they weren't. Granted, they were not married. Yes, they were together for a very, very long time. They were mad at my mama for leaving my daddy because he cheated on her and she wasn't going to continue to allow
that shit
that.
weird though.
It
what
is
they mad
weird
at her for?
because they feel like, oh, you're supposed to be here for him. You're supposed to be thick and thin. This is a part of your ups and downs. You're supposed to go through this with your significant other. That's what people think. Genuinely.
No, that's
Yeah,
no.
there-
Fuck that.
Go ahead.
I might pop you. You cheat on me.
Yeah. See.
I mean, you gotta make the distinction. I mean, caring about somebody and
loving them.
Comments on this
because you
motherfucker.
just know that y'all can't be together.
It's a lot of women just talking women and shit.
You can
Sad
care
shit.
about
Exactly. I'm not trying to hear that
somebody,
shit.
But you can still say, well, we can't be together because it just don't work. But that don't have nothing to do with caring about the person, though.
Just facts.
That is facts. If any opinion does not agree with y'all's, then it's sad shit.
It's not even that it's sad shit, but it's more or less if you speaking from an emotional point, it's like, oh, niggas are being da da da. Like an emotional point, and it's not logical, then I can no longer argue with you because you're just talking. You're talking from emotions. It's just emotions. It's not anything that I can come back with logic. It's like I can say A, B, You'll be like, D. No, motherfucker, it's C. What are you talking about? It's because you're mad at the world and you want to say D. No, I'm not rolling, cuz. At all. No. So if it's me being mad by other people's opinions, call it what you want. But this sounds emotional to me.
No, that's fine.
It sounds
We're just
emotional.
gonna agree to
Because
disagree.
we can use our emotions to think. Your emotions can be a part of your answer.
Fuck no.
Next.
That's
You
Y'all think what y'all did, but it's wrong.
boy. Women are fucking hilarious.
Oh God, bro.
Women
Hey,
are
look,
fucking hilarious, yo.
D-Lo.
did Martell
Wait, hold
are
on.
you a woman?
I gotta have you
Are
on
you
mic.
a woman?
I gotta have you on mic. Hold
Are
on.
you a woman?
No.
Did you just agree with you can think with your emotions? Dave? Can you think using your emotions? Like, would you use in response to things? Do you put your emotions in that response?
Yeah, if you're passionate about,
I try not to.
If you,
You can't
Every last one of us
disconnect
I mean,
your
if you're-
emotions
panel
and
has
feelings
thought out
from-
of emotion. Period. You can't tell me no different.
exactly.
Everything-
If you're passionate
This is why
about
everything's not
something,
based
you're
on
gonna.
That's it.
If you're
That's the end of
if
it.
you're passionate
I
about something,
try
you're gonna
not
have.
to. I try not to put my emotions in.
This is why everything's not based off emotion,
It
because
depends
Not
on what it
everything.
is.
True.
it low-key goes into one of the topics we have on there.
Be analytical about it, then you don't really care
Give-
that much about
Exactly.
I gotta disagree with
You
that
don't
just
give a
because. I
fuck.
gotta disagree with that just because. If you're coming
It's
if you're
about
coming
just
at me,
thinking logically, it's about
if you're
just
coming at me
thinking.
argumentative and you're trying to fuss and fight, what are we really about to solve? At this point, we're just arguing with the intent to reply. It's not really anything being solved. But if I'm having a conversation with you, we're talking like how we talking right now, how we having a cool ass conversation,
Right.
but we're talking about real things,
Right.
and there's no emotion involved. Just like how I'm talking to y'all right now, we all chilling, no emotions involved,
Because
right?
this emotionally won't affect us when we get off here. Once
But
we get off of this, once we're done having this conversation. Now, if I'm in a relationship, say me and you are in a relationship, right? And you are doing something that hurts my feelings consistently, and I have told you about this thing more than once, the next time I come to you, I'm going to be angry. I'm going to be in your face. I'm going to yell. That is me finally taking the logic out of it and reacting with emotions. And then that's when
And that's
bitches is
because,
crazy.
and that's only because she's passionate about your relationship. That's just like, okay, so that's just that. Look, that's just
Exactly, but it's a previous emotion. But before it was like you tried to have a logical conversation, but logic didn't go nowhere. So now you got to show emotion.
anything you're passionate about, you're gonna have emotion about. That's just like somebody coming up to you and be like, "Oh, your podcast is ass," but yeah, you got
I'm
the
saying
stat,
that
you got the stats
I don't
and all
care,
that shit.
but I don't
How
care.
you
though.
not care? It's something that
It's an opinion.
it's something you
I
love.
told
That's an
her,
opinion.
But
I'm saying,
also-
like,
but sometimes you also gotta
can't say you don't.
Hold on, let Montel finish. Hold on.
Period.
Go ahead.
You
I
can't.
mean, if you truly love something,
me up here
yeah, you can not care. But what if it's more people? Then eventually you're gonna be like, okay, this is my shit. If y'all don't like it, then I mean, even if you respond and be like,
let me
if
get
you
you
don't like
from
it, then okay, fuck you. That's still an emotion because it's just like
I
you're
can't say this is an
responding.
emotion because it's not really striking anything in me. You know what I'm saying? I can say, like I
It
said,
doesn't have to be something abrupt.
but I'm
Yeah.
saying that it's not. But it's
Yeah.
not striking anything in me. If you motherfucker tell me my podcast is ass, cool beans. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying that
I
Sorry.
don't drink.
Cap.
Well, while we
well, please elaborate how it is. I would like to hear it so I can get your ass.
wait,
next.
I don't drink for the record. I don't drink for the record.
Can
Hold on,
can
Quake.
can
No,
I-
hold on, Quake.
let me
Brianna said I was
explain
capping, so I would like to hear
this.
as of why.
Every last one of us up here.
She think we capping.
Every
I wanna
last
know how.
Every last one of here has acted out of
Capping
emotion.
about what? What am I
period.
capping about?
About
Hold on,
it.
hold on.
And it doesn't even
Hold on.
matter
Hold
what
on.
the
Let it
situation
go.
has to be in general.
Acting
Y'all
out of
have
emotion.
acted out of emotion.
I don't act off emotion.
And you,
Ever?
we see it on Facebook, but we ain't gonna go down that. You do.
Ever?
And he act off emotion too.
Never.
Y'all post the way
How?
y'all post bombs on there about
Ever?
females. Females is this. Females
It's
that.
Facebook.
This.
Ever? Ever?
Hold on, go one at a time. Go one at a
But
time, please.
y'all responding about females on Facebook out of emotion because of stuff that y'all went through. So at the end of the
No.
day, it's all cap to me. And
No.
y'all can't make me think.
You wanna know why that's a lie?
Oh,
Nothing.
Wait,
You wanna know why that's a lie?
I am a real nigga.
Wait, go ahead, D'Angelo. Go
I am
ahead,
talking
D'Angelo.
about real nigga shit. What are
Y'all-
you talking
hey,
about?
Next
Mia.
topic.
Mia.
Next topic.
D'Angelo.
Next
How?
topic. Can we go
Hold
to
on.
next? Can we go to
Hold on.
next topic?
I'm gonna tell you why
Can we
that's
read
cap.
some of these comments when he's done with
I'm gonna
this?
tell you why that's
Oh, yeah.
cap, and this is why that's cap. Now, if I'm having an argument with my bitch,
Woman.
Girlfriend.
my bitch, like I just said,
Lady.
When you talking to me, you gonna say woman.
my bitch.
Woman. Woman.
If I'm having an argument with my bitch, like I said, my nigga, if I'm talking to my bitch, and
That
it's
ain't not a logic. That's how they be emotion. But go on.
See,
I'm gonna take
you
that
just
ass.
come
every
with-
day.
I can't.
Finish your statement, bro.
Can y'all just be quiet, y'all? Let
If we're having a conversation with my old lady, it only gets to the point of emotion when I feel as if you playing on my intelligence. You dig what I'm saying? But if we're having a conversation just like this, I'm not gonna allow myself to get mad because I feel as if it's gonna negate the whole conversation. There's not gonna be communication at that point. We're gonna be arguing with the intent to reply, like I just said earlier. Not to be intent to listen, not the intent to listen. It's more or less just going back and forth, yelling, saying what the fuck we want to feel. I mean, saying what we feel, just going back and forth. But that ain't the point, my nigga. The point of a conversation is to communicate and be able to get the shit clear, coded, and understand it. If I put my emotions in that shit, then what's that really gonna solve? Because now I'm getting mad, I'm getting worked up with my feelings now. Now you mad, crying, and some more shit.
There's
It's
a
a
comment
comment.
on
You
here
know why
that
she
says,
act out of emotion?
"Passion
Because
does
had
not
you did what
negate
you were supposed to the
logic." That
first
is
time.
facts.
We act out
Ron-
of emotion because had y'all did what y'all was supposed to do when we told you out of our feelings,
Turn that way.
out of logically.
Talk to them, don't talk to me.
This is, I'm going to explain this.
Can I
If
read this
us
comment real
women
quick?
or men come to our significant other about something that you doing wrong and you go out and you do something, we're going to act out of emotion because obviously nothing up here is working. You went out and you did it again. So yes, we're going to act out of emotion. But women are not the only ones that act out of emotion. Y'all feel like, oh, women are sensitive.
I
They're
didn't say that. I said women
I gotta-
crybaby ass niggas.
I said
I'm gonna
women
read this
argue.
Which one of us said women was sensitive?
I said women
Sure.
argue off emotion. I said no. I said if I'm gonna argue
I
with
got
you,
it.
this has to be an argument.
Let Montel
said
read these
that.
comments.
Hold on, it has to
do
be a
that
logical
shit too.
conversation. That's what I said.
Women can be
There's not emotion
logical, too.
involved.
When we try to be like,
I got this.
I disagree. Go ahead with the comments, Montel.
I got this comment. Ron Shay. Ron Shay said, even when you think you aren't being emotional, you are. And then
And everything.
Tony Code Red Shaw, he said, every action is an emotional reaction.
You said what? So read
And
that
I'm-
last one again. I'm sorry. I didn't hear you.
Every action is an emotional reaction. And I was just about to say, put it like this. Put it like, okay, look. Here's the question.
have Tommy
How
come
would
here.
you how would you react if you found out that if your female was taking money out of your pocket?
Say that again.
Nigga, it's happened.
How would you react? Would
It
you
wasn't like
react?
I could get
would
mad,
you,
bitch.
would you react that? Would you react in?
First.
Would you react in emotion or would you react
Logic.
with logic?
No, nigga, you're gonna act.
I need to know
You're
why.
gonna be pissed.
How are you
No.
supposed to react? If
Hold on.
somebody's
Hear me.
stealing money
Hold
from
on.
you?
Hear me
How
out.
else are you supposed to react?
Hear me
Exactly.
out.
So
That's
how
what
else
I'm
are you supposed to
saying.
react
That's
if
what I'm
somebody's
Because it's different
playing with your
variables to the
feelings?
situation. It's
No,
different.
it's not.
Quay, hold on.
Finish, bro.
it looks like
Shit,
y'all.
y'all not gonna let me. Go ahead, cause y'all get talk.
Nah, finish, bro.
I can't.
Go ahead.
Let me go to
If I'm
Go ahead.
Like I just said, kid. Okay. So say are we living together or is she by herself? What's the
It
situation?
don't matter.
So, say we living together.
That's your female.
Say we living together. We living together and she's like, oh, babe, da 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 da, whatever the case may have been, whatever. And she take the money out of my pocket, or she takes some money out of my pocket, and I ask her, hey, why you take that money out of my pocket? What the fuck happened? What's going on? Why you do that? It's not an emotional response. That's just me wanting to know. That's me being curious. That's not emotion. Curiosity is not emotion. Is it?
Curiosity is an emotion.
How?
How else is my thing is how else are you supposed to react if somebody's stealing money from you?
I
What
don't
the
see.
fuck?
I don't see if it's stealing though. If we live in the same house and you put the money, if you put that money towards some bills or some shit like that, I don't look at it as stealing.
Fuck that.
How so? Elaborate.
So,
Bitch, if you want some money, fucking ask me for
it.
some.
So
I can
if
feel that.
somebody steals that,
What?
you're gonna
Y'all for one, y'all all y'all know what I went through with my ex. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't no money. Actually, it was. Actually, it was.
That was money.
It's how
It was
you
money.
know,
It affected
I
your
wanna-
pocket.
You
did-
Beetle puffs.
You did what? I don't think it ain't not so much as that. It's just the principle. You just what
Yeah.
you stealing for.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you
what
had the
you stealing
munchies.
for?
I would have gave you the shit. You know what I'm saying? You could. All you had to do was
So
ask.
your reaction for that would have
So
been
my thing
emotional.
is, if somebody's stealing from you, how else is you supposed to react? Am I supposed to? How are you? What?
That's my
But
whole
you
point.
got-
I'm not saying the entire time you have to react out of emotion. I'm saying when you're having an argument, when it's a discussion has to be taking place, then why are you acting out of emotion?
I was just talking
my whole
about that
point.
specific
specific.
circumstance.
But that's specific circumstance.
Because
Yeah, I
y'all
agree
brought up
with
the
you,
whole say your bitch or whoever is stealing money out your pocket.
I
And my
definitely
thing
agree
is
with
like,
There's no reason for that. at
that's what
all.
I'm saying, right? So what how else are you supposed to react?
I think Montel's question was more so for whenever if something in that
It doesn't.
magnitude is happening.
Situational is that
It's not
anything like
situational.
anything in your life, you're gonna have an emotional reaction to it. Even though you may think you're not, you're gonna have a reaction to it. And if you would react to it, you're emotional about it.
Simple.
That's what I'm saying.
Look,
If you
me
have a
personally.
reaction to it,
It affects you
have
emotionally.
Yeah.
Any
look,
response
me personally,
it's going to
me
Unless even if you say I don't give a fuck, that's an emotion. You don't give a fuck.
me personally, I've been through some shit in my life to where I could have got mad about. No, actually, I should have. But I was just like I thought I was I was real about it. You do what I'm saying? Cause shit happens. Sometimes shit happens. Sometimes you can't always act off of emotions. And me,
You can't.
I ain't gonna say I don't, but I try not to. You do what I'm saying?
But you still feel that emotion.
And it's what conversations are a lot different than actions, because you can find some shit out over the phone and say a whole bunch of shit and get upset and get mad and call that motherfucker all out their name and stuff. But then when you go see them and you're ready to fight and you're ready and you're angry, but once you go to see them, your actions are different. So now your actions may be logical, but sometimes your reactions to things and your reactions to things and your response to things are based off of your initial emotion. So if somebody pisses you off or does something to you, you might, man, this bitch is stupid. Like because you're irritated. You immediately get irritated. So that's your reaction to it. But then when you go to her, you're not gonna be like, you dumbass bitch, because you know how to take it logically from there. So I think once you've had that first set of emotions. Damn, chin check me.
Adding on to your thing, this comment, we have two comments here. Reggie said it's about controlling the emotion, not letting it run wild with every decision you make.
True.
And then Ron Shea comes out there and says, you're still expressing your emotion, you're just not emotional.
Exactly.
Thank you.
That's
all I said.
Yes, everything's an emotion. It's just you don't have to express it. You don't have to
still feel it.
Right, you're still gonna feel it. If somebody steals from you, if somebody lies to you, if somebody does anything to wrong
Waste your time.
Ain't
It's life. You're gonna have some.
Hurt you. It might just bother you. It's like, why the fuck would you do?
Fact.
Why would you move like that?
Right.
Why the fuck would you move like that? Not even, So that's just the emotional background of it.
I see what y'all saying, but I still gotta argue with you niggas just cause.
All right, D-Lo.
Yeah, I gotta argue with niggas just cause. I see what y'all saying, but for the podcast sake, I play devil's advocate. Fuck all that shit. I like doing that shit. I love doing that shit. Oh my god, it makes my nipples hurt. I love it.
What the hell?
So weird. You just made me feel
So wait, did everybody get their ignorant?
No. We got
That's
a bombshell.
So we
got a bombshell. Baby,
She dropped a bomb on me.
Go ahead and talk to me,
I've
man.
had a pretty eventful week. You did what I'm saying, but I don't want to talk about none of that. I just want to talk about. We ain't gonna drop no names. You know what I'm saying?
Even though y'all know who it is.
Yeah, y'all know who it is.
If you watching, shout out to you, girl.
The whole Quay, when you sent me that shit, I was weak as fuck. Like
I know you was.
This bitch is at work sucking dick. You know what I'm saying? But she got a whole boyfriend. You see what I'm saying? You see why I say?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Now hold up. Now before I get attacked by these three.
I need the background. Whore.
Ain't no attacking.
Listen. Before I get attacked by these three, I'm talking about this one bitch. I'm not talking about all bitches. I'm just talking about this one bitch.
Thank you. You so sweet.
What bitch?
Cause typically I'm talking about women as a whole, yes. But in this, I'm standing on that. Yes, women as a whole, yes. All women.
They was on your ass all week.
But they was.
I didn't comment.
But in this ignorant weekly topic, I'm only talking about this one bitch. Okay, so calm down. Calm down.
Okay, go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? But the shit was just. The shit was just funny. Okay, you can say what you want to say.
Go ahead.
The shit just had me weak. Like that's just why I wanted to share the shit, but I was busy.
And
you know,
her.
He was gonna be locked up on Facebook again.
Yeah. And that too. And I
that nigga's about to be locked up in real life. Fuck is he talking about, boy? I'm sorry. I keep hearing this shit.
you're good.
I think it's gonna get to that point. But you know what? I'm okay with that. But listen, like that shit. That's why I say what.
So elaborate what you're talking about. You saying you don't.
I can't go into. Wait. Okay, go ahead. What you say?
Elaborate what you're saying. Like you're saying the female did what? And what happened?
She has a boyfriend. Because the day before she was on Facebook with him. Like, cause that's what I mean. Yeah.
That was what we was talking about the other day.
Oh, you nasty heifer. You nasty hussy. Ooh,
and
you dirty wench.
Not only was she sucking dick, but she was at work.
Nigga, it's a tear in her eye. Fuck you talking about?
So she was going ham.
She was going hard.
So, but my thing is,
you nasty.
That's why a lot of men, like that's why it'd be hard for us to trust our significant others because we see shit like that. So, but not to like cast her, not to cast any. You said what?
Oh,
not in our generation.
What's rare?
Not in our generation. That's not rare at all. In our generation.
Not no.
Oh.
No,
No, she didn't put it on Facebook.
So
Somebody
she
else
didn't
put it on Facebook.
no. And so that's
Another
the
girl
fucked up part
posted it
about
and said, "So how you so in love but sucking a whole different dick in the bathroom at work?"
You dig what I'm saying?
And tagged her and her boyfriend.
Ooh, damn, she messy. Ooh, Lord.
No, they didn't know the dude was recording the girl.
Ooh, that's Lord.
So the girl was sucking dick.
Wait.
So
How
he
she not know?
snuck and recorded the video.
Ooh.
Well, I don't know.
That
Well,
shit
she might
lame.
have known.
Ooh,
I don't know.
that
That shit lame, but still though.
But,
You
okay.
work sucking dick, bitch.
Her
I gotta go back to the
lashes
She
conversation.
knew she was getting recorded though. She looked at the
Yeah.
camera. You
Yeah.
see- look,
She was looking at the phone.
Her lash came off. She was sucking dick.
Her tongue was dirty too. Her tongue was dirty too. It was white. Her tongue was white.
So she ain't eat.
She didn't even scrape the plaque off her shit.
Brush your damn teeth.
She didn't even care.
Ew.
Yeah, work sucking dick.
She didn't care. Nigga,
Just
she working.
All right, look, we gotta move on. From
I almost
this.
told y'all where she worked at.
That's Ew.
I almost
Ew.
told y'all where she worked at. But like I said,
Ew.
Where do she work at?
just know they yell at you when you walk through the door.
Oh.
No, she got update on that shit. Update on that shit.
How may I help you?
D-Lo,
got
just in case you ever want to.
We'll talk.
I know what they live.
Oh no, I'm okay.
She actually got fired from her job, so she no longer.
For having, she put her dick hands on the ribs.
I don't know where her hands were. I don't eat gates.
Wait, hold up.
Oh, no.
Wait, hold up. That
No.
shit just dawned on me.
I'm gonna have to beat her ass.
That shit
I'm
just
gonna have to beat her
dawned on
ass.
me.
I'm gonna have to look. She gonna have to get her ass. She gonna have to catch a fade. She gonna have to go to
That
bed.
worked.
She gonna have to.
He's like, hold the fuck up.
OG.
I just ate a couple of them.
You at
She
work?
actually just got fired.
You at work sucking
texted
dick.
the girl.
You at work sucking dick.
And then
work
you
at
go
fucking
finish a
gate.
shift?
Right.
You know what the fucked up part about it?
Exactly.
Talking to people.
It's the Rone.
That's why that shit going
Can't
around
even,
like it is.
niggas can't even trust that girl going to work now.
My
Work.
nigga, the sad part about it is this bitch ain't wearing no gloves. She was back there
Oh man.
beating
Yeah.
meat, literally.
She's gonna
And then came up there
and rubbing shit.
What y'all be ordering from we just gonna call it How May I Help You? What y'all order from How May I Help
So
You?
if them beef on
I
buns
don't
tasted a little salty, now y'all know why.
Them beef on buns taste a little nutty.
Exactly.
I don't eat gates.
Now
Ew.
y'all know why.
Hey man, you can't
Ew.
say that. Wait, what?
Ew.
You can't say that.
Disgusting.
What?
Can't say where it's at.
See, look, right.
Nigga said
Look.
it. He said,
Hey, we gonna have to move on because Gates gonna get pissed off.
Oh well, we ain't saying no
Yeah.
names, so
Right.
you know what I'm saying. But they know who we talking about. You know what I'm saying.
Nigga at work.
That shit had me weak as fuck.
I'm not saying she would have to suck dick. I'm not saying she would wear gloves to suck dick, Von Shay, but I'm saying that you can put some gloves on after you suck dick. Have some pride.
Like, come on now, you making
some
people,
class.
You making
Have
people's
some-
food.
have some
bro.
morals.
Be professional.
I see
Be
a lot of-
professional.
I see a lot of females in
Have
these
some
comments on my neck. I just want to tell you, Helsies, like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you, appreciate it.
Love you.
All that good
We
shit.
have
man.
BLE Studios.
Look at this
BLE
shit.
Studios. Yeah.
Look at this shit, man. Look where we at. This shit's so beautiful.
Weak.
Ain't nobody else fucking with us in the city.
We got the ones and twos in front of us.
I see.
I mean, you got some ice in here though. If you want some ice.
I see.
But nah,
Popular
let's get into our
ignorance.
next. Let's get into popular ignorance. As a matter of fact, yeah. Quay, you want to tell them what popular ignorance is?
So, popular ignorance is when you guys comment. So, we put up the Talk to Us Tuesdays and we have you guys comment on there. So, if you see a Talk to Us Tuesday on a Tuesday or any previous Talk to Us Tuesdays, just be sure that y'all comment on there so we can get y'all topics, see what y'all want to talk about. The first popular ignorance topic, we actually didn't get to it last week because, you know,
We got
was
into
talking-
it.
Yeah,
It was
pretty
hot.
much. It was pretty hot in this motherfucker. So we didn't actually get to it last week, but it kind of has to do with the corona. So we'll just go ahead and swing that in here. So I'm gonna read this one time and one time only. Everybody, listen, open your ears, like, share, comment, and all that good stuff. So. He said, my girlfriend of 6 months has been out of work for the past 2 weeks. And she just got word that she will be laid off permanently. She asked me, could she move in with me? I told her that I'm not ready to share my home with anyone. She offered to pay half my bills. I declined. She then proceeded to ask me, could I pay her rent for the next month? I told her I'm uncomfortable doing those things that a husband should do for my girlfriend. But I told her that she could borrow $300. She says that I'm wrong for not helping her out during the time of need, but
I'm sorry. No, go ahead.
but that isn't the case in my perspective. She says that she isn't sure that she will continue to date me. Am I wrong here, or is this another case of a woman feeling entitled? Do y'all
You
want?
want to go first? I'm doing
I
something
can
right now.
go first.
Go ahead, Quay. Tell them. Talk to the people. I'm doing something.
To speak to it specifically, if this is my boyfriend,
Excuse me.
this is my boyfriend, and he doesn't have anywhere to go. you can come stay with me. I know it may not be the 100% the greatest circumstances, and I may not be ready for you to be there with me every single day. It's a complete change having somebody live with you. Like, it's having somebody you see them every day, but their ins and outs of their day is may be completely different from yours.
One of the comments said, "Are they together or are they dating?"
This is a significant other for 6 months.
Oh.
This is your girlfriend
they're
for
together
6 months. Yeah. So it's not, they went past the
married.
talking and the dating phase. They're in a relationship. I would not leave my significant other outside. I don't feel like that she's being entitled. I don't feel like she's being entitled. I feel like she has her right to not want to date somebody who she doesn't feel like is going to be there in her time of need. Boyfriend or husband, I feel like if you're going to be with somebody, you should want to be there for them at any time. So in my scenario, I would have let my boyfriend move in, and don't think that I don't think that she's entitled in a situation. I feel like she can, make that decision based off of this situation, because it's a big one.
Dead homie.
Bree, how do you feel about this situation?
I've been in this situation. I would say he would go.
You said what?
He would go home.
Oh, you sick.
Are you talking? Repeat what you said again. I gotta hear the sickness. Stage 4. I need to hear it.
Did
Please.
she say go home?
Give me the chemotherapy, please.
Go home, Rhonda.
I want to hear it. Say it again. Please say it.
Go ahead.
She kicking niggas out like Uncle Phil and Jazz.
You're going home. You're going home. And you're staying there.
You don't have a home.
You're going
He
home.
ain't got no home. Like you say, he ain't got no
He
home.
going to his mama house?
He would have to stay with his mama.
feel
Whoever
that.
relative
home.
let him in.
Go home. Go home.
I'm saying.
Bitch, you better give me my motherfucking change on blow. Go home. You don't live here.
And you
Go
are definitely
home.
entitled to agree with him, because not everybody is ready for that, or
I'm
being
not.
able to
I've
have
learned
people
the hard way. I'm not.
True.
It's fuck.
And I feel that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
She
not.
better-
He did offer.
I like my own space.
What did he offer?
No, it was she offered. So this she offered to pay go in half with him if she was
So not
able.
just to live off
But
this.
yeah, she offered half. But the thing is, it was only temporary. She was asking if she can stay there just
It's
till she get back.
temporary.
Just till she can get back.
Cause
But that's
to
because
pay
she
her
wanted
rent,
to help her pay her
to pay
rent.
her rent, so she didn't
Like,
have to.
So it was like,
To avoid the
like,
situation
yeah.
completely.
She asked, can I stay with you and go half on you till I get back till I find me something new, and then I'll move out. But or
even
could you
something
pay,
permanent.
or could you at least pay a month rent for me? That gives me a month in time to look for a job.
I feel like 6 months.
his
Why we not living together?
yeah, but my thing here what pissed me off was it was just like. It was cool that he said, "Okay, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for somebody to share my home with somebody." Okay, keep it at that. But the whole part where she asked, "Okay, could you help me pay my rent?"
least
He was
it's
like, "I don't feel comfortable doing husband duties, and I'm your." That's a
But
bullshit answer. Like what?
does she
Like
not cook?
that's
How?
like why take it there? Like
What?
that's to me that's just not
A
that's
low
just-
blow?
Yeah, it's just like y'all that has nothing to do with the situation.
What?
That has nothing to do
has
with the
nothing to do with
situation.
it.
How?
And as a
Because
husband,
As a
no,
boyfriend,
as a
you should
husband,
wanna
like that
help
shouldn't be like yeah, you
person
want to be
you're
able to
with.
take care of your home, but like making sure you're like that's pretty much what y'all was talking about. Like as far as a nigga taking care of a bitch, no, bitch, you gonna have your own money, but I'm not finna like that's not a husband duty. A husband duty is provide for his family. Not to that, not
Consistently.
like
Provide for
consistently.
his
Not help
household.
the
Exactly,
head of
for
the
his
house.
household,
If it was
not
one
for
of
his
his
bitch.
bros, he'd
He's
probably
the head.
help.
He's
Or
the head of
wife.
the
If
house.
it was
Yeah.
one of his bros, he'd probably help. If it was a cousin of his that he not even
That's
cousin,
what-
because
me-
that's family. If it was
No different ballgame.
yeah, a family member. I was trying to say like a.
I think what you're saying. I get your point.
Yeah,
Me-
if it was somebody else, he probably would help him. But since it's his girl, that's husband duties. That's weird.
D-Lo,
How?
Different dynamic though.
Yeah.
How?
elaborate. Please, tell me what you thinking, cuz. Talk to me.
Nah, bitch, your bitch be a lot more. Let me not say that. Let me not say that because we're gonna.
You can't
steal
expect
it
you
to-
can't
to
expect
this
husband
degree.
shit from a nigga that's not your husband.
That's
dog.
not husband
Damn,
shit. That's friend shit. I
What
would
is
help.
this friend shit?
I would help my friend in that way. If my friend, exactly, we're further than that. You're fucking
Exactly.
me, and I can't stay with you. What?
for temporary, and I offered and
play
and she
devil's
offered-
advocate, to
and
play
she
devil's
offered-
advocate.
Offered half.
fucking
She
you.
offered to go half. Some bitches could have been
we're
like,
in a
"Can I just stay with you
relationship?
and not put anything in?"
Sounds like emotions.
No.
No.
Look, that's.
These
And,
emotions.
I mean, that's just. But like, you gotta think
Why
about
do females think that just because we fucking like?
And I
In a
lose.
relationship.
What's up with that? What's up
Okay,
with that,
so
dog?
so how would
relationship.
That was my
What's up with
point.
that?
That was what I was
It's
going to
not
ask.
What's up with
just
that?
fucking
What's
y'all,
up with
y'all
that?
in a relationship. This
Hold on.
is a
But you said,
relationship.
and I'm fucking you. What's up with
That's,
that?
But hold on.
that's
But-
my
What's up with that?
point.
But the
What's up
thing,
with that?
but you know the funny thing is, we would.
No.
But
Hold on,
you know the
hold on,
funny
let me finish
thing
this
is,
point.
if the shit
him
if the
finish
shit
this
was
point.
flipped, the nigga would be like, I'm not
Bitches
fucking
ain't
with that
shit.
bitch. Yeah, bitches, ain't
ain't
shit.
shit.
They gonna go find a new. They gonna find a.
Facts.
They gonna go find a new bitch.
That's facts.
That's-
he would go
that
find another
That ain't
bitch.
facts. That ain't facts.
You would
That's
go find
facts.
another bitch
That's
if your
facts.
bitch would
There's
let you.
plenty of niggas that depend on bitches to fucking be like, hey, when you
ain't-
get a spot,
You're
can I-
not
like,
looking
yeah.
at one of them. You did what I'm saying?
If
You're
you-
not looking at one of them.
No, I'm not.
You're not looking at one.
I'm just
If you were
saying.
if he's saying if you were in this situation, say that because you work for, you know who you work for. If they were telling y'all were off with no pay and you didn't have your side hustle,
And you offered you was gonna go half in with her.
And
It's
she
not like
didn't-
you said, "Oh, let me come live off."
let
of
me
you.
live
I'm not
off.
ever
gonna
moving.
have-
I'm not ever moving into no woman's house, bro. It's not happening. I
Okay.
cannot live
Well,
like
then
that.
there's that.
It's
So
not
don't
happening.
you can't.
It's
you
not
can't-
happening.
It would no longer
Because
be
he
a
can't
woman's
put
house.
himself
It would be
in
I
y'all
that
happily
house.
go back to my
But
mama's
y'all
house.
too
You know what I'm
young to
saying?
think
Me
about it.
You
personally,
motherfuckers
that's
talking
just
at one
me.
time. Hold on. One at a time.
He wouldn't put himself if he was ever in that situation. He would never.
It's not
trust
I mean,
happening,
I
bro.
agree with
It's
you. I
not
would never
trust
put.
the
I would
woman
never
to
put.
help
It
him.
would
I would stay
never
on the
happen,
street.
bro.
I would stay on the street before I go to my mama's house.
You stay on the street before you. I mean, I can
Yeah,
respect that.
that's just me.
I can respect that.
Like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Anybody I am.
So wait. Hold on.
I am involved with friend, boyfriend, person I'm fucking
That's
with.
what. That's, yeah.
If I have a house, you have a house, especially if you're offering to pay half my rent.
Exactly.
That's gonna
If
help
you
me,
going-
nigga. What? That's gonna catch
Now,
me.
if you're
then
talking
the
about,
play
oh,
comes in
let me stay here. Can I stay here with
He's
you?
not worried about his rent, bro. He's dead ass not ready to share his home
That's-
with
that's-
And that's why I said, like,
The
he
second
should have
part
just
of
kept it. He should have just kept it to that. Like, look, I'm not comfortable.
he-
like, I
he-
understand you're
he's
in
not
need and all
comfortable.
this,
She
but
the
I'm
one
not
who kept
comfortable
going.
with. Like, I'm not comfortable
So
with
you're
sharing my
not.
house.
So you can't
I'm
help
not
her
ready.
in any regards.
That's your significant. That's your significant other. You just.
I didn't say I
that's
wouldn't
just-
help her in any regard. That's not what I said.
Hold on.
I never
Yeah,
said
yeah.
that.
This is my whole thing. Quay, you just said earlier that if I'm fucking you, you gon' da 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 some shit like along those lines. That's what you said about something about fucking though, right? Why do you? This kind of goes back to the conversation we was having a few weeks ago about like just fucking and things like that. Just like having like equal kind of like you know where I'm going with this, right? But I just feel like just because you're giving me pussy, why does that make me like? Why does that negate me to have to open my home to you? You know what I'm saying? I have to give you money to pay your rent because I'm fucking.
Ron Shay.
That's just my standards. So I don't know if it's standards for every.
No, I'm not. I'm
single
not saying. I'm
woman.
talking
I
about.
feel
I'm
like
generalizing the question. That's what I'm
If you're
asking.
generalizing the question,
Yeah.
then I'm not for sure. But for specifically for me, I feel like if we're in that intimate, and when I'm when I'm having sex with somebody, not from saying
You have sex?
I know,
You
right?
just fucking with you. Go ahead.
I know, right?
I thought you was.
I think
Muslim.
I feel like if we've made it to that intimate of a level, and we're not just friends, even if we were just friends, I wouldn't expect that from you. But I feel like once we have sex, then it should be worth something.
Ron Shay said, she said, if we are in a committed relationship and you kick me while I'm down, I'll leave you. She said,
How is that kicking
She
you,
said,
though?
I'm asking you for help, not to take care of me.
Exactly.
Which is true. She's asking for your help. That's your significant other.
So they come in and get that $300.
He offered to
Do you
give
feel-
her $300 and she
Do y'all
denied
feel
it.
as if? Do y'all feel as if after that month or after that some certain amount of time she's living there, she's gonna leave?
Yes.
Yes. If
she probably enjoys her
she
own
said,
space.
We can't.
she
We
said,
can't. First
can't
off,
be
first
for
off,
sure,
we
though.
can't.
You
First
can't-
off, we can't put.
Hold on.
you can't
Worse
put a
than
time limit on how long she's gonna be there.
Nah, I wouldn't even say we can't put
Extra
extra
on
on
the
the
scenario.
scenario. You know,
Yeah.
so we just gotta take it for what
Right.
they said. You know,
So
so we can't say
face
like,
value,
what's gonna
gotcha,
happen
gotcha.
in the following
Yeah.
month.
If her rent is $800 and you offer her $300, she needs one more. You're gonna hold out on that $100 because you don't want to give her the full.
It's not even that. Again, he has his own bills. So so basically, it's not even.
Which he offered to pay half.
Listen, hold up, bro.
You know, he did offer to pay half.
He offered to pay half, and she's short one
She-
more. He probably can't give her that one more because he got his own bills. Not
Okay, I see
that's what
what y'all
females
saying.
fail to realize. Niggas have their own bills, bro.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. She offered to pay half of his bills if
And
he
said,
let her stay.
and he said no because he's not worried. He can pay his bills. He don't want to share his home with.
And that's
nobody.
why
so it's not
that's
about
what-
the rent, bro.
I think that it's okay for him not to want her in his house. That's
He
okay.
has all right, bro.
That's
Yeah,
all
that's
right.
why.
If he not ready to,
Go ahead, Dave.
She gotta make sure she the only one.
What you mean?
It's me checking.
Move in, then it might be some other shit going on that he don't want her to see.
True.
That's the point.
It might be.
Goddamn AIDS. Sorry.
It might be, but he has every right to not want somebody in her. I was just asking specifically for
Magic Johnson.
if it was y'all, would y'all be and y'all were in the situation of the man? Would y'all help y'all significant other? Is the question?
Yeah, I would.
I would help her.
That would help her. Yeah,
But I'm not ready to share my little one
Yeah, I don't
bedroom
feel like he's wrong
apartment
for
with
that.
nobody. I'm sorry. I'm just not.
Well,
But I would help her.
And in the ways that she asking, would you help her either pay half her rent or let her stay with you?
Oh no.
Neither one.
D-Lo said,
Okay,
"Fuck
then
you,
you wouldn't
bitch.
help her in the
You're
situation that we're talking about.
Hit.
You're not ready for a relationship.
So, what about you? Would you Would you let them stay?
Bree
with
just
you?
said she said to that nigga home.
Or help him pay half his rent?
Yeah, I want to ask a woman this shit. You do what I'm saying?
Yes, I would let my significant other stay.
Go
If you have
home.
nowhere else to go, you can stay.
Why are you here?
I'm not
That's
about
just
to
fact.
fall
That's
for foolery because I see where y'all going with this. So I'm not going there. Me personally, I have to listen to both
Who the fuck eats
sides.
my Cheerios?
I agree
Right
with both of
before
y'all
the-
for some
before the
extent.
shit
If I'm not ready
And I
for
felt
somebody
the
to
same,
live
so.
with me, I wouldn't let them move in with me. But if I'm able to help, I would try to help where I can. Personally, that's just something I would do. There we go.
Let's get into some of these comments real quick, man. From Von Shay says,
She done said some shit.
if you put your mouth on his dick, he's entitled to help you with them bills. I don't care. The devil is a liar. Some of you bitches can't swallow nut properly. I can't even get the nut out.
Are
So
those emotions
Y'all
on
haven't
here?
even.
I'm just saying, if y'all can't get the nut out, you're not. No, bitch.
Yeah,
Light
you
bill
ain't
not even
even-
getting paid. This motherfucker.
It's finna be dark around
$25?
this bitch.
Oh, price is going off. What you talking about? But nah, Bree Jackson said, my mama told me if he grown enough to be laying. Shut up. Don't do that. Mama told me if he grown enough to be laying there to. I'm sorry, read this comment. I got dyslexia and my tail is snapping in my fucking ear and I can't focus. I'm bad, cuz.
My mama told me if he's grown enough to be laying
Good job, Floyd.
laying with you, he's grown enough to make sure you straight, even when you down. If he can't do this type of thing 6 months in, he will never get he will never get married and the shit will be difficult. I can agree with that. I feel like there are certain qualities that you look for within your dating stage that you would want to marry. So
Okay.
if I
So
see
stability.
if I see not even stability, can you help me? If say she just made the scenario up and she was just like, I'm gonna see what he has to say about this, and he offers her neither. So he's like, I don't want to pay half your rent, and I don't want you living with me. So it's like,
double whammy.
yeah. So it's like, fuck. It's like, damn. If we was in a situation to where I fell off, would you be able to help? Could you once we do move into together, are you going to be able to sustain those bills if I fall off, or am I going to be able to sustain those bills if you fall off?
I think he's in the garage. I hear it. My bad. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I guess I heard
Yeah.
something. But
Me, I would help. You know what I'm saying?
it's a tricky situation.
Basically, what it all comes down to is him not ready to share his home with anybody, and
That's understandable.
he offered in to dispute that he offered to help her, and she declined it. So therefore, I mean, what? I don't want to say it's her fault, but I mean, what?
But he's entitled.
What more do
to
you
not-
want?
That's
right.
what. He's
He's
what it
entitled
all
to not-
boils down to.
Yeah.
Right. And like you said, like what you were just about to say, if he don't want nobody living in his house, that's what it's gonna be.
That's
it's his
how he
house.
feels, and she is entitled to not be with him anymore after that fact.
We got a question from the live studio
right,
audience.
and that's
after
a
what you
fact.
said.
I think we're all in agreement that each person is entitled to how they feel.
You
about the
always entitled to.
Your own feelings.
Exactly.
That's rule number one: self-preservation, my nigga. You're supposed to look at yourself first. Oh,
That's why your mic down.
oh, exactly. We ain't gonna speak on that. But nah, we got a question from the live
you
studio
almost got
audience.
her in trouble.
Mia, what's going on, man?
Hey, no, I was finna say like, okay, so
They can't hear you. Come
Fuck
here.
me.
They can't even see you, nigga.
So I was gonna say like, I agree with y'all saying, but you know, on the part where he said I don't feel comfortable doing husband duties, like if you dating somebody,
What
shouldn't the goal be to be married? Like, shouldn't the goal be marriage? If y'all not dating
that
to
is a
marry, why are
valid
y'all
fact.
dating?
Now I gotta take.
Do y'all want the
straight.
real
what I'm
answer? Y'all
saying?
do want the sugarcoat answer? Which y'all want?
No, I want
No,
the real.
give us the real. Give
I'm
us
just
the
saying
real.
because, like, he said he don't feel comfortable doing husband duties, but if you dating a female and she don't cook for you,
I'ma
and
give y'all
she
the real
don't
answer.
clean up after you, y'all gonna be like, I don't want to marry this bitch. She dirty. She can't even cook me dinner. Y'all gonna be on her.
Then I'm not
head.
having
She
sex with
she
you.
not
That's
white
wifely
material.
thing.
So I want to know.
How-
What y'all think.
I'm not
Or
having
to
sex
put it-
with you
or
because
to
that's
put it-
wifely thing.
Or to put it in niggas' perspective,
Period.
if her pussy is fire, are you gonna are you gonna put a ring on it?
That's what y'all saying.
Not necessarily. No.
Hold on. It's too many questions being asked.
Wait,
and I
so go
gotta
back to the
address it one by one.
original
She
I gotta
got
address it
her
one by one.
money. If she got her own
So if
money,
you-
I gotta
and
address
her
the question.
pussy-
Hold up,
If
Montel,
you're
ask
not
your
dating
question, bro.
for husband, your question was if you're not dating to become somebody's husband, what are you dating for, basically? Okay.
So why would
What's the
why wouldn't you
point?
Have to do, okay, you're not.
Don't date
You're
her.
not doing husband duties. You're doing something that you feel like a husband would have to do.
Right.
Like, what's the point in being with her if you're not going to be able to?
If you don't want to be her husband.
Yes, it's before y'all married.
I'm about to
but if
take
you're
y'all
not
to
gonna be able
church.
do that one thing, if she said I'm not
He
free
needs to
get
go to
married, y'all gonna be on y'all.
You do too.
The Milo gonna make 25 posts about bitches ain't shit because she don't want to cook him dinner, but y'all.
Hold on, come talking to Mike. I don't know if they can hear you. But I feel what you're saying.
Don't bring him into
But
I'm just being, I'm just being
hold on.
in general.
But
Go ahead.
in a way, I have to disagree with you because everybody's not meant to be a wife. You dig what I'm saying? Some of you
right.
bitches are merely stepping stones.
that is facts.
That's
And a lot-
facts.
that
No,
is
you're
facts.
right. You're right.
That
So
is
I don't mean to. God damn, nigga.
Nah, I felt. Give me some more.
Now,
Boy,
Hold on, let me move the mic.
that was a handshake of emotion. Calm down. Calm down.
Mike's in the way still.
No, that's facts. That's off. That's facts. That's what that handshake
Calm
was.
your voice
That
down.
that handshake was
Please don't hit me.
facts, nigga. That's facts.
But
Okay.
no,
There's
like
no
I said,
emotion
some of you
involved.
motherfuckers are merely get stepping stones. So it's more or less
Facts.
So you
like I
would
just got you
never-
for the meantime, between time. You dig what I'm
Okay,
saying?
so what if you with a female that is
A stepping stone?
that no
That is my wife? That is wife material?
material?
You get the world.
Okay, so you saying only if
You
it's a
can
female?
date-
How do you know? How do you know the difference?
Wait,
between
wait.
both?
female-
Let me speak on this. Let me speak on this.
ahead.
You can date people just for the sense of dating them. You can fuck
For
with people for just for the experience.
Don't
The
waste my
person that I'm
time.
dealing with right
Don't
now
waste
may
my
not be
time.
the person that's not wasting your time. That's you learning what you do and don't like. I can like.
I mean, nah,
I
that
can
is, that
like
is
have a-
wasting the other person's time.
That's a waste of
If-
time.
I
if
know
you-
if we're working towards something and I find out that this is not what I want, then that's not me wasting your time. Halfway through, I figured out I don't really
but
like
okay.
you like
So
that.
if me and Demilo have a conversation. 9 times out, if you're in a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
y'all have that conversation. Y'all
Right.
agree to be in a relationship.
Right.
If me and Demilo agree to be in a relationship,
Right.
why are we agreeing to be in a relationship? Just to learn shit to be in different relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like
No,
we
I'm
gonna
not
be in a
saying
relationship with the
intent to-
goal, intent to marry each other.
right.
You
And
know
to what
I'm
you
saying?
said, like, because that's what she was saying about wasting her time. You said some people date just for the sense of dating. If you dating for just the sense of dating, you are wasting the other person's time.
Yeah.
Unless you let the other person know that that's what you're doing.
But how can you ever really
I'm
let
not
them
doing
know
that.
that it gets a stepping stone?
Nobody-
How is that
nobody-
conversation going to be
okay.
had?
Let's be real.
Look.
Let's be real. Nobody's gonna just tell somebody that. You know what I'm saying?
I got it,
You're not
but-
gonna tell nobody. You're not gonna just come out and tell nobody.
That's
no
what I'm
shit
saying.
like
So
But
that kind of goes into
but if-
our.
I was about to say,
that
that
goes
goes
to our
to-
next
I-
topic.
say what?
Communication, baby.
hold up.
Great
Hold
minds.
Like,
Hold
guys,
up.
look,
Go ahead.
look. I'm gonna tell you this. Now he said he feels like that's husband duties. If I'm fucking you, and I'm doing wifely duties.
No.
No.
Yes, it is.
Sex
It's
is
in
an
the-
exchange.
No, you're
in the
not.
Bible.
You having
It's
sex with
in
me.
the Bible.
You having
Let's
sex with me
go
because
ahead.
you're having
It's in the
sex with me.
Bible. It's in the
You're having
Bible.
you're having
It's in
sex
the
with me
Bible.
because
you
you
like
want
the
to because
fuck.
you
It's in
hold
the
up, let me
Bible.
talk. You're
I
having
was talking and you cut me off.
you having sex because you wanted to have sex with me. That's why we're having sex. You wanted to have sex with me
Because you like that.
because you wanted to have. It was a
No,
mutual.
but that's a wifely duty. It doesn't matter how you try to reiterate that. It's a wifely duty. Wives have sex with their husbands. So if you
have
feel
sex
like
with
that,
me,
if I'm you getting pussy, I'm gonna feel like you need to help me. But at the same time, you're not obligated to. Just like I'm not obligated to pop that pussy for
And
a real
that's
one.
You're not.
Your wife
You're
is
not.
So,
You're
if a
not
nigga-
obligated.
hold on. So
No,
if a
no,
nigga's
you're
giving
not
you dick on
obligated.
the
That's
regular.
wifely duty.
You're not
that
obligated.
Hold on.
That's wifely duty.
So if a nigga's giving you dick on the regular, right? That means he's doing husbandly duties, right?
That's true.
That means he take care of this nigga, correct?
No.
Wait, what?
Why not?
Wait, what was the question?
You just said that if you're fucking this nigga, you giving him pussy, he gotta come off them bread, right?
No, I said you're not obligated to.
Just like
I will want you to, but I'm not. You're not obligated.
Just
is
like that
what I
nigga
said.
wants you to help
Just
take care of
to make
him.
sure you don't have no words twisted.
I'm
up.
not twisting the shit. I'm just asking you a clear cut question. No black, no. It's gray.
No,
I mean,
mine's
no
is
gray area.
color.
It's black and white.
Mine's is color. But go on.
What you say?
I got on black and white.
I said mine's is color, but go on.
What you say?
Go ahead with your question.
Oh shit.
Go ahead with
She
your
said what?
I said you black and white. I'm colored.
Go.
I'm 2020. You back in the black and white.
I feel like sex.
Whatever the fuck
is
that
an
means.
You said you
Sex,
1920.
sex is an
1920.
exchange. So it depends on what your wife and husband
I'm gonna say something.
qualities are.
bet
My
you did.
I'm
husband
gonna say something
qualities
to you.
will probably be, you know, you have to have good sex is one of my husband qualities. Being able to be stable is a husband quality to me. I'm just saying to me. This is for me. But for you, good quality, wife qualities, baby, know how to cook, know how to interact with children, know how to clean up. But for me, my husband qualities may be, you know, good sex, stability, knows how to listen. So it depends on what your wife or what your husband material
Your
is.
expectations.
What your expectation is to call it. For me, sex is an exchange. That's not husband material to me.
It's a business transaction.
It's a transaction. I'm
You
doing
nutting, I'm
something for
nutting.
you.
It's nut fest.
Exactly, because I don't want to.
We have a
I can
mutual
fuck you and I wanna
understanding.
marry you, but I can, you know, I will want to communicate with the person I might want to marry.
Sex is
But,
not gonna
you
make a
know,
relationship go
So-
far.
It's not.
So let's go. Okay, like I said, kind of leads into our next topic. Hold on, you niggas agreeing on some shit.
If she not having sex, then what?
Then what?
Dude, your head. What do you mean?
What you mean? What I mean?
Sex,
Sex not gonna make a relationship go. What you say?
Sex is not gonna make a relationship last.
What if she not having sex? What if she don't want
That
to have
ain't
sex
gonna
with
make
you?
that
Then what?
shit ain't gonna last.
What
I fucked with a virgin
No,
before.
you don't.
I fucked with a virgin too.
No, that's not true. Not
I,
true.
I,
It's that
Not
Ozark,
true.
my nigga.
he did. He did.
And that
Me and him both
crystal
fucked with the
clear-
same bitch.
I fucked with 2 virgins in my life. What are you talking about?
No.
It's find another
A
water bottle.
was a virgin, and C was a virgin,
Come on now, you know.
and I was faithful
You
to
know.
both of them.
You know.
So y'all,
you know who you know.
But
who
I'm
we
saying
talking
that they don't. No.
But I'm saying that me not being able to,
I've
but I'm saying me not being able to get my nut at the end of the day, that
Made
shit
that
started fucking up the
relationship.
rotation. Hey, I need.
no.
I got a lot of built up
I mean-
shit.
One of
Sex
one of
is-
my
We
sisters
different, though.
didn't have sex
Alright.
until she was married, and her
But I'm
husband
saying that-
are happily married. You can't
matter.
speak.
you can't. So that is true.
Everybody's different.
Everybody's exactly. So that's what
I'm just saying it
That's
can work. I'm not saying that it's not, but
For
I'm
you-
saying that it can.
For you
Period.
for you, husband qualities would be.
Don't make that face.
Anyway.
Y'all.
Let's go on to our next topic, man. Because
Try to
See,
get
we
the
should
cake
actually
chop.
go straight into C instead of B, and then come back to B.
Yeah.
we can take it to the
'Cause
C then.
All right, so
Take us to our C block.
just kind of touching back on that, do you think that people would cheat less if they would be honest and just say that they want casual sex? So, like, do you think that if people were
Let their
and
let their
honest,
intentions know.
be known, do you think less cheating would happen? I would say.
Can you elaborate on that question a little bit more? Because I'm confused by
So
it.
if you
So, go ahead.
so if you talking to a female and you tell her it was like I don't want a relationship, but I do want to fuck you. Does that
Does it make
That's-
stuff easier? I'll
yeah,
say
doesn't
that.
make it
Yeah.
doesn't make it easier. If you let your intentions know,
What you playing games?
If you're upfront about
Thank
it,
you.
I can respect that. I'm
Thank
gonna say
you.
no, but I respect
I love
that.
a real nigga. I love a real nigga. I love a
Right.
and as much as bitches do complain a whole lot, I will give niggas that. We
Boy.
do complain
Right.
hellas.
look
Hellas.
great.
'Cause I compla- Niggas complain too, but I'm just specifically in this situation.
What side are you on? But go
I'm
ahead.
on my own side. Bitches complain a lot. I complain a lot. I know I do. But when
We know.
I cannot stress enough. Bitches love a real nigga. Bitches, DeMilo, do bitches love a real nigga? Yes or no?
Duh, yes.
They love
Yes.
a real nigga. They
Yes.
want to
Not
suck
all
a real nigga.
real niggas that say they real niggas are real niggas.
True enough. We're not talking about the imitators. We're talking about the real niggas, the ones who will come out there and let you know, hey.
But in fairness, it's not always.
We want real niggas that are vulnerable.
It's not always. It's not always easy for us to do that. You do what I'm
True.
saying?
It's not
Females
easy.
don't make it. It's just like a lot of females say they want these type of things,
True.
but you know when you say some shit like that, like but it becomes a major fucking issue.
It
Not
becomes
every
an
female
issue
take that
because
shit.
of
Like she just said,
That's
someone would
clear.
take that
That's
as
what I'm
wifely duties. I'm not saying that
That's-
Right.
wifely duties, though. You dig my point?
Right. To
So
you,
some
it's
women-
not wifely
it's
duties,
a
but
virtue.
to her it is.
It's a virtue to her.
It
You dig what I'm
depends on
saying?
how much
how much power that pussy got to her.
that value. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
That-
value my vagina, but it's like
Bitch, get me some
I'm
pussy.
fucking.
Exactly.
If I want to, you gonna get
And that's every woman, bro. Because I mean, unless she getting you know,
girls
fucking
like
raped or something,
to. Yeah, girls like
Come on
to
now.
get it off just as much as niggas do.
but you heard me.
So whenever girls get emotional about that, it's because 9 times out of 10 we like you,
Hit
so
that
we
button.
want to fuck. and we also want you to like us too. It's not that we're
That makes sense.
we're upset.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
No,
I'm not
we're not
disagree
saying
with it, not at all. No,
we're
it's hard to
upset
do.
about you wanting just to have sex with us. It's just that we like you and we want more out of that situation.
Nah, 'cause I feel that. I've
Still
been there
wanna
before.
fuck you. But we can't because we like you, and if we fuck you, it's gonna turn into some more shit.
Now, think about it. Think about it, D-Lo. Like, think about all the. Think
All
about,
the bitches.
think about like, cause I remember I've been there before. It's like, damn, I actually like this bitch, but she just only want to fuck me. Like, she don't want to. She don't.
And that made you like her even more.
It did, but it's like, I'm like, damn, bitch. It's like I should kill her.
What? I want to fuck her.
Cause she don't want to be with me. Cause she don't want to be with me. That's the only time That's the only time I ever talked to her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Listen, it's like
You know what
shit,
I'm
but
saying?
I gotta disagree with.
Honestly, I don't see the problem though.
Okay, are y'all saying that?
What I'm
re-ask
saying-
your question so I make
So
sure
what
I
I'm
answer this the
saying
right way.
specifically, no, just to speak to that, what I was saying was the reason that women get emotional or react the way that they do when it comes to men telling them that they only want to have sex is because we 9 times out of 10 we like you.
That's fair.
And we want to give you the pussy. It's not that we don't want to give you the pussy. It's that we know that if we give you the pussy and we like you and you don't like us, this is gonna turn me crazy because it's that dick.
But it's do I like
quick,
it? It's
Not crazy,
Go
but
ahead.
you know,
real quick.
it's gonna make you
Hit the like,
not dick.
hit the like and
If
share
you
button.
never had emotional dick, I'm sorry.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
She was talking.
Hold on, I got to preach real quick. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. You know, go ahead and like, share, follow, do all that. Comment. We like, come on now, y'all
slacking.
That's
Yeah,
what we doing.
we need to get the views up, man. What's going on? Hit that share button.
If you watching this
know-
motherfucker, you ain't shared. I'm blocking you.
Y'all in quarantine. We know y'all motherfuckers ain't doing nothing. We know y'all motherfuckers ain't doing nothing.
Facts,
Y'all ain't
man.
doing a
Keep
motherfucking
liking,
thing.
keep sharing, keep
This is not
subscribing,
Netflix. We know your motherfuckers can still watch this shit.
man. Facts, man. Man, we at BLE Studios, man. It's Popular Ignorance,
Hey,
episode 9, man.
Von Shay pinned a comment that says, "Yes, we love sucking real nigga dick."
Yeah, unpin that from my shit.
Facts.
Unpin that. Hell no. We're not, no.
Facts.
So
No,
the
no.
question, so D-Lo,
It's been dead. No, don't put that on my
D-Lo,
shit.
here's the question. So
Talk
the
about
question
dick in
is,
my comments. You nasty.
is it best
Pin
just
it
to-
back,
is
Von
it
Shay.
best
That's
just to
facts.
let your intentions known?
Oh, you
like,
got
Say I
be
can't
known-
hear you, bro.
Is it best just to let your intentions known at first hand
Yeah.
instead of just like,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, hell yeah.
Your intentions.
Your
Think about
intentions.
this is your intentions, not what you
Like, so,
feel
like, you
afterwards.
talk-
No, I
Your
agree with that. I
intentions.
agree with that part. No, it was some shit you
If
said
she
earlier
asked.
that y'all made me kind of made me look different. Like,
No.
If she asked,
Some females don't be worried about all that shit.
Yeah.
That's only y'all. Like some
That-
females don't be
that-
worried about none of that shit.
Like everybody, like my mom always said, she said the
That's
worst
why
thing,
I say
worst
if a
thing you
female
gonna hear
wanna
is
have
no.
sex with you, if a female have sex with you, it's because she wanted
wants
to.
to.
Period.
she already wanted to.
What? Come on now. I ain't
What-
take it from you.
The worst thing you'll ever hear in life is no. That's it.
No, it's not.
What else you gonna hear?
Oh shit!
damn, Bree ain't answering the phone for a nigga. Shit.
She like, fuck.
God damn. yo.
No, it ain't.
I thought you
Be
meant
sad if a
like.
female don't want to have sex with you.
I thought you meant like transaction decline. I thought you talking about swipe your
Nah,
card
yeah,
decline.
Yeah,
I
and she
mean,
right
fuck,
about
if
that
you don't,
shit.
If
She
you
right
don't
about that.
answer
Oh
the
yeah,
phone,
shit.
fuck you. I don't care.
Sir, your
Fuck
credit
that.
card declined.
You call me and
Bitch, why
if
you
I
say
call
that
you
out
and you don't
loud?
answer, I'm tripping.
I've had somebody trip with me before about not. Oh.
Yep, I'm tripping. Oh God, answer the fucking phone.
Y'all are
Why the
so
fuck
messy
is wrong with
tonight.
you?
Niggas love pissing me off.
Y'all do. Y'all like pissing me off. Yes, you.
All right, man. Come on, y'all. We getting off topic. Let's reel it back in. Let's reel
And
it
you
back
got
in.
and you got blocked.
Hey,
Said like,
niggas is nuts, bro.
she said it like I care
no
about that
bullshit.
shit.
Yeah,
About a
she
block.
did that. That's a
You
job right there.
did care because you wanted to unblock yourself, acted out of emotion.
Out of emotion. So if I block myself right now, get on your phone, how you think I'm gonna feel about it?
That's not my problem.
Stupid, because why would you do that?
My point is this.
Exactly.
That would be stupid, bro.
That
That would be some stupid ass shit.
No,
bro.
he grabbed my phone and was like, "No, bro, you can't block me. I don't care about none of that. I'm your best friend. You can't block
That
me."
was some emotional ass shit right there.
No, that wasn't. If you don't unblock me, we got a serious problem.
That's emotion.
Look at his
Whether
face.
it's anger
I
or
was letting y'all
sadness,
finish before I
that's
get in your ass.
emotion.
I was gonna
I'm
y'all,
saying,
go ahead,
can you
continue.
unblock me though?
So you can see the whole group chat.
Also, y'all was talking shit.
No,
Boy,
nobody was talking
to
shit.
the point where a nigga in the group chat, she's like, I can't see anybody else's replies. I can see my tails. I continue on my conversation. Thank you, Quay, for bringing the mic. Appreciate it. I'm not about to argue with you.
I said
you gonna block
Montel
me
and Quay, and I wasn't talking shit. And if I was
That
talking
was
shit,
talking.
I
Bree
said,
was definitely talking shit.
I said it to y'all face. I mean, what
Let's
do
reel
y'all
it back
want to
in.
know?
Let's reel it back into the main point. Reel it back in. We getting off topic. Like a monster.
Big old fish.
Hit the
goddamn.
like, share, comment, do all that.
All that
We
good
had,
stuff.
we have BLE Studios. This
Period.
is Popular Ignorance. This
Period.
is episode what 9?
Yeah.
And it's
Episode
Ignorant Friday.
Yelling that mic like that again. We gonna fight.
Ignorant Friday.
Okay, Wendy Williams, we got it. We got it.
We just having fun.
Probably do that shit.
Oh, okay.
So listen, guys. So, matter of fact, we got more time, but I gotta add something here real quick. So, at the end of this episode, during D-Lo and D-Lo, my nigga, we have a special thing for you guys coming up. You dig what I'm saying? Where you guys can video call and talk to me and D-Lo fucking
You're gonna put your pussy lips on
I'm
live to
finna
get
say
your
that.
time.
I'm finna say that's not until the 50th episode.
Do the typewriter.
No.
Talk about some
Not that shit. No.
Do the typewriter.
Do the top right.
I can't wait till that episode. Woo.
Right.
But nah, so basically, me and D-Lo can basically like have y'all call us. You dig what I'm saying? Not you. But y'all can call us and talk to us live. You dig what I'm saying? So if y'all have any opinions about the show, any opinions about me and D-Lo, asking about who the fuck we voting for, nah, it's a messenger thing.
Okay.
Call us on Messenger. You dig what I'm saying? Either call my page or call the Popular Ignorance page, or call D-Lo's
Yeah,
page.
y'all can call my page.
It don't really
Call
matter
me.
what page you call, but call one of them. You dig what I'm saying? So we can get y'all comments, we can get y'all
We'll
replies,
let
and
y'all
hear
know
how
when
y'all
to
feel
do
about
that.
the show type shit. You dig what I'm saying?
Alright.
So take us to our next topic, Brianna, please. It's about sex.
Oh shit.
That's why I asked
talking
you.
about sex.
No, it's
No, it's not.
the.
No, it's communication. We'll get fucking with her.
It's actually B for Brianna. Okay, communication is only hard for somebody who doesn't want to be with you.
Repeat that. I dead ass didn't hear you.
Communication is only hard for someone who doesn't want to be with you.
I feel that.
All right, now react.
First of all, that's a lie.
He's childish.
No, it's not. That's a lie.
React.
Okay.
How so? Elaborate on how it's a lie. You can't just give me a cute smile, cuz. Tell me how's a lie. Come on.
Because sometimes it's hard for people to communicate. It's not because we don't want.
Side ass, bitch. That's what the nigga's about to say. Well, go ahead.
Man, look.
That came out of
For
nowhere.
some people, it's hard for them to communicate. Okay?
But they're saying, like, if it's somebody you love, why would you have a problem with telling them how you feel?
Because
No,
sometimes people can't handle what you have to say.
That's true.
That's what it is.
Not everybody can
It's
accept
not,
it.
it's not that we don't want to be with you. Sometimes, like, if something is going so good and then you feel like if you say this, it can make and break, try it.
Watch, keep going.
You can make or break the relationship.
So, with that being said, you're saying that when you come to them trying to communicate and they get over emotional, the conversation is now dead. Because, yeah, basically, yeah.
I mean, some people, it's hard for some people to even like open up anyway. You do what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if it's, like I said earlier, if it's somebody you love, though.
Period. But
No,
hold
go
on. But
back
if
to-
somebody that you like genuinely like want to be with,
Mm-hmm.
it'll be a little easier for you to open up. You do what I'm saying?
Facts.
Now, if we're talking about people in general who just period.
Mm-hmm.
That's still facts. It's easier to talk to somebody that you want to be with as opposed to like say it's like you in a relationship with a bitch and it's like you just over the relationship. Period. You know what I'm saying? Or for y'all with a nigga and it's like y'all get into an argument or something. You don't even care to even like explain yourself. You don't even care to explain yourself no more type time. So that's what because you don't even you kind of then gave up on the relationship. You do what I'm saying? As opposed to if you all in, then it'll be easier to talk about the shit. You do what I'm saying?
Or that's just like how when how a female get mad at you and you like you're not my bitch.
You know I'm good.
You're not my bitch. Why you getting
got a
mad at me?
valid
Like I
fucking
don't
point,
like
Joe.
you can explain to me why you mad, but I don't give a fuck because you not
Am
my
I really
bitch.
listening to you? I dig you.
Yeah,
boy.
It's like I haven't made not
you
one.
geeking
I haven't made. I haven't made one attempt to like be like, hey, let's do this.
you
It's
geeking
just
for?
like,
It's just like you acting like my.
Crying.
bitches really be sad.
Nah, for real though.
Hey,
It's a lot of you tender ass niggas out there too. You know what I'm saying?
True enough.
Latoya said that's a lie. Some people weren't taught how to properly communicate with anyone,
I said
And I
that.
and which is true.
I said that.
Yeah.
But,
So what she mean?
okay, hold on. But this is
Oh,
not,
she talking about the question.
yeah,
Oh,
the
okay.
question's a lie. I'm not even playing devil's advocate this time. I genuinely somewhat agree with y'all. Like, genuinely somewhat.
What?
The fuck they got to do with the price of tea in China?
Because you never agree.
Anyway.
Did I agree on?
So what's the part that you don't
Somewhat.
agree on?
I'll take it.
I feel like it, like communication, like Brianna said earlier, not everybody can receive certain things the right way. You dig what I'm saying? Gets me coming to you and talking to you about it and like telling you how I feel. That don't mean the situation is gonna change or anything is gonna happen. You dig what I'm saying?
True.
But if I show you, instead of talking to you, if I show you improved behavior and show you what I want you to do, is that not kind of better than communicating?
You communicate with action instead of words. I see what
You
you're
dig,
saying.
you dig my point? Yeah. So I'm saying like it's kind of like I feel like it's kind of backwards to say like, hey,
Oh, this nigga spitting.
Somebody
spitting.
and I feel like it's kind but I feel like it's kind of backwards to also say
Nigga,
that.
like-
Somebody spit.
I feel like it's backwards to also kind of say that if you not communicating, you don't love that person, just because it's like what Toya said. Not everybody was.
Nobody said that.
That's the question was.
Yeah.
Oh, come back, honey.
Really back?
If you don't communicate with them, you don't love them.
That's basically what the question was.
No,
No,
it's
is it
communication.
hard to communicate with somebody who
Oh,
doesn't
well,
want to
seeing
be
that
with
changes
you?
my answer a little bit more. Okay.
yeah.
You was right. My bad. I'll let you.
Yeah. I.
My bad. My bad. I'm unloosening the thing.
Wait, stop it. Get over here. I said what
Slow
I
it
said.
down.
I just dissed you. Anywho, but no.
I get this.
I
But you know
said
what?
what I said.
I could understand
And that's
how
no period.
somebody would feel that way if you're on the other end and you're trying to get someone to communicate with you. It's really hard to get someone to communicate that either doesn't know how or doesn't even want to try.
But you don't know what they done been through in life to make them so like
True enough,
reserved
but
and so
if we're
like
talking about
all the
a
walls up.
significant other, if we're talking about significant other, you should be able to want to tell me this information.
But people bring baggage to their relationships all the time. You dig what I'm
True.
saying? That's just another part of the baggage. The
But
communication.
I'm talking about being on the other end of it. You can understand why they would feel that way. Communication is only hard for somebody who doesn't want to be
But
with
if you truly know that
can
person,
feel-
then you know that motherfucker can communicate, right?
No, not necessarily, because they can communicate on a vast of different topics that they care about, but never want to talk about anything that you care about.
But if y'all together, y'all talking about some real shit,
Right.
and it gets down like to the nitty gritty. I'm not talking about like just random off the wall conversations or random topics. I'm talking about nitty gritty to the real shit, and they can't tell you
Then
how they
that's
feel.
communication. If we've gotten to that point, then I'm talking about the people who cannot do that. I can understand how if I was on the receiving end of this and I have somebody who says that they care about me, but they never want to talk out our problems. They never want to find out new ways to figure out our relationship. They never want to find different ways to be able to communicate. You don't want to text. You don't want to talk. You don't want to Skype each other. You don't want to do anything. So it's like I could understand how somebody would feel like, well, damn, do you give a fuck about me? Because you're not trying. I don't see you
maybe
trying.
they
That
show
brings
them
me
in a
to
way.
a comment and keep commenting and keep liking and keep sharing.
All that.
Nate
BLE
Robinson said
Studios.
you gonna do what you want. You gonna do what you have to if you really want that relationship. Period.
But see, I have to disagree because many people have different love languages. You dig what I'm saying? So it's more or less
There's
like
different
just
styles of
because
communication.
you communicate the way you communicate, maybe I communicate a different way. Maybe
Thank
I
you,
show
that's
love
what I
a
was
different way. You dig
trying
what
to
I'm
Yeah.
saying?
There's different styles of
Or
communication.
sometimes they are communicating it. You
You just
can't-
not hearing them.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nate girl.
If your
Shout
love
out.
if your love language ain't matching theirs, you're not gonna understand it.
But I'm not saying get so
Not
much
if it
as far as
don't
love
match.
language.
You just gotta know your person's
Yeah.
love language.
That's all I'm
It
saying,
doesn't
yeah.
have to be the same, but it does. I have to know yours in order to get you.
You should
but
be able to. I'm not saying should be able, but if you
love. Go ahead.
when you love somebody,
This has to
it's-
tug. Pin one more thing. My bad. Sorry.
I'm
Go ahead.
hollering. How about Jay? But what I'm saying is, when maybe sometimes that person is showing and they don't know how to verbally say it, but they're physically showing you. It may not be in the way that you feel is right, but maybe that's the way that they were taught.
Love
or how they
language
know
is
how.
not communication. Love language is how you want to be loved. Communication is the way that me and you have a conversation, or the way our conversation goes. Communication and love
You
language
can
are different.
communicate through body language.
True enough, but that's still not love language. The languages are like signs of affection, different ways to show love.
But your body
Not-
is physically showing this love language.
I'm still going back to the point. Love language is not communication. That's how you love somebody, not how you communicate with somebody.
I got another
I can
comment.
love you, and we have a terrible sense of communication. I can love him, and we have a great. I can not love him at all, but we know how to communicate with each other. Love language and communication should not be talked about within the same boat. Communication is how you talk to that person, how that person responds back to you, and how you respond back to them. Love language is how you love that person or how that person wants to be loved. Totally different things. But emotions and communication are two different
That
things.
went over your head.
No, it
What
didn't.
we're saying is that you can communicate in 1,000 different ways, and I have to be in words.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. There's different styles of communication.
Communication, not love language. So I want her to stop bringing up love language.
I brought that up.
You
That
said
was
love language.
I said love language.
Oh, he said love language.
I brought up love language because this is
And
why I
then
said
you
it.
elaborate on it.
I feel as if like okay, when I say love language, I mean like how you communicate with your significant other, how you talk to that person. Not so much saying verbal communication, but just communication through any fucking thing. You dig what I'm saying? True. It could be I can show you affection by me talking shit. You dig what I'm saying? Like, oh, you old biscuit head hussy. Like, it's me talking shit. That's me showing affection.
Right. That is a type of love language.
Hold on. I want to read this comment.
Right.
But I'm saying, like, if I don't have to talk about anything. Say I just hug my old lady. I'm just touching her, slapping her on the ass, kissing her on the neck, whatever the case may be.
Signs of affection.
It's a different love language. You dig what I'm saying? But it's still It's still showing you affection. It's still showing you communication. All that good shit you dig. So it's more or less like I'm just showing you in different ways. Maybe not the ways you want, the ways you want me to conform to, but it's a whole different vibe. You dig what I'm saying? That you may not be used to because of the way you was raised up.
You said that just because I'm saying
like that. I'm gonna read these comments real. I got some comments here that I want to read.
Explaining himself.
You know.
So you get my point.
For your side comment to him, my side comment to you.
All right.
I'm saying okay.
Marcel, go ahead. No, I want to hear what y'all want to hear.
So in the comments, we got Marshall Brantley said he said if you haven't learned to heal and communicate with somebody, then you should be alone and work on that within yourself. That's selfish to be closed off and just plain dismissive, which I agree.
Yeah, I guess I could feel
and then he also put in there, he's like, if you really love somebody, and I mean really, really for sure love somebody, you'll know their body language, what to do or say when they lie. No, you'll pay attention to their routines, how they dress, listen to a woman when they speak long enough so she'll tell you everything you want to know. Women can multitask. My mother once told me that pay attention to everything a woman does, you'll never miss a beat. She's like, you'll have to. He said you'll have to learn your woman's essence, which is true.
And vice versa with your man.
That's facts.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah,
Thought I throw that in there. You need to.
Vice versa.
No, please.
Oh my God,
please do.
Marshawn, I love you.
Yeah, because a lot of the times it's so focused on learning your woman.
Relationships, they are too one-sided.
Yeah, they're very much so one-sided.
That's why I don't be wanting to even get.
They can be.
I'm a what?
So let's get to this next.
Oh shit, my eyes.
I hear you.
Studio audience.
Is it time?
Okay, Marshawn, I'm
Is it
just
about that time?
Sit back.
We got 18 eyes on us right now. Okay.
Hey man, you ain't
Keep sharing
sharing
this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep sharing this shit.
Right.
Keep
Like
commenting.
those 18
comment.
eyes. We need
That baby mama that may not be your baby mama, but you think it is because you know.
Do we got time for one more second?
Cause you ain't got that test and you still don't know, my nigga.
Exactly. Because you.
But you know what? Send her this information because she need to hear this shit. She don't know your love language, do she? That's why y'all broke up now. That's why y'all know that key is yours.
Everybody who's watching this right now, please go and look up a love language test. Matter of fact, I'm going to leave a love language test in the comments. I want everybody to take it and let us know, what is your love language? How do you like to be loved? What is your form of love? I want to know. I definitely want to know. If they don't want to know, I want to know.
put my feet
I
over
wanna
here.
Y'all better say that. Listen, y'all better say that sad shit for next episode. Okay? If y'all inbox me with y'all love language,
inbox me.
You know what the vibes is. Women. You know what
Inbox
the
our
vibes is.
page.
Inbox the
Don't
page.
inbox us personally. Inbox our page.
Inbox me personally.
You can inbox the page. You can inbox whatever you want to the page.
And matter of fact, where is this energy on Talk to Us Tuesday?
Dead homies, like
she on the viewer's neck.
She's coming at
not
y'all
for real though.
I got my heel.
Oh, this nigga spitting.
On y'all neck. Period. We need this energy on Tuesday.
Like, subscribe, share, do all that. We need all that.
Also, Perry Thomas said, I feel that this generation makes communicating hard because most people don't communicate to understand. They communicate to react. They half listen but wholeheartedly argue.
So I was saying earlier, arguing
that
with
was
intent to
one of
reply.
the questions I wanted to get into.
Wait, what was it?
It was, would you rather have an argumentative partner
Oh my God.
or somebody that gives you the silent treatment?
Argumentative.
I mean, I play devil advocate a lot, but I love that arguing shit. Like, it irritates me, but I like that shit. It irritates you.
Because
It's
you
emotion.
like it, bro.
Yeah,
You just
I know.
like skin,
Well,
bro.
let me not not say.
Like,
Let me
hey,
say.
hey,
Stop your hands,
hey,
feel it in motion.
like, hey, like you say, I shoot bitches.
Nah, I'd rather give me the silent treatment, bro. That arguing shit is such a turn off.
That silent treatment shit don't work
I
on
don't
me.
have no
Because
time.
now I'm happy
They
the house
love
squad.
when women
No,
react.
I don't have the time. I will hang up on you. I don't
better
have the
than me.
time for that shit.
I'm too old to argue.
you don't.
Let me not say argumentative. I don't want anybody who wants to argue just to argue. But I don't want nobody who's just like, yeah, you're right. Fuck that. No, tell me.
No,
when
it's
I'm
not
wrong.
even. It's
And
not even.
tell me reasons
It's,
why I'm wrong.
that's
it's
how
not
it
even.
is.
It's
Go
not
ahead.
even that. It's
'Cause I can
to
take
me.
my
It's just
opinion.
like I feel like if you rather it's pointless or they just arguing. It's just like I'm at the point where it's just like you can talk to me. We can talk as grown as adults. There's no need for both of us to raise. There's no need for both of us to raise our voice, and it's especially
It becomes toxic.
Yeah, because it's like either which way it goes, arguing, y'all raising your voice,
So
y'all
should
just.
we switch out the word argumentative for a different word?
Nah,
No,
'cause
argumentative
it's
is-
a
I
difference
mean,
between arguing and
I-
just talking like you got some sense.
Yeah.
You know what
There's
I'm
a
saying?
difference between the two.
I would say silence.
I was
I'm
just
taking the silence. All
Yeah,
day,
I was
bro.
about to say because and
don't know how.
also with that, it's just like with
you
you being
light-skinned.
silent. If you're being silent, I know something's wrong with you.
I'm a female.
Go ahead. He disrespected me. I'm sorry. He
I
disrespected me.
was about to say with you
ahead.
being silent. That tells me that's a sign that I know, like something's there's a problem. But you have enough respect to me that you'll calm down, gather yourself, and think about how you wanna approach me.
True.
Because, like I said, if we arguing, we're yelling. Nobody's getting their
We're
point
not getting
across.
nowhere.
So that's
Yeah,
the
we're not
emotion
getting
before
nowhere.
the logic.
And then eventually we get to calling each other that, and I'll be damned if I sit there and allow both of us to disrespect one another. That shit's dead. You're my significant partner. We're not kids. Kids argue. Kids talk.
You gonna
kids
have the
talk that
logical intent to come to them logically, but you still gonna act out of emotion. Period.
Why you like to
yeah.
argue, bro?
What do I like to argue? It's not so much I like to argue, but
debate.
when I
He
feel
loves
like
to
I'm
debate.
disrespected or I feel some kind of way about some shit.
That's emotion, baby.
Who? Period.
Did I? Let's look at this real quick. Look,
It's called period.
hold on. Just look.
Period. Ignorant.
Do you see the survey says? You see that?
You're contradicting yourself. I'm your wife.
Didn't I just say earlier it was emotion? Didn't I? She missed that whole
You
point.
know I
didn't she?
smoke too many backwoods, bro.
I said somebody emotion earlier. Mia missed that whole point. She was trying to get on my neck about emotion. But my whole point is this, my nigga. If I feel some kind of way about what you done disrespected me, if you done disrespected me or just did me
You gonna
any
say
kind of
something.
wrong, I'm gonna say something. Not so much out of
Right,
emotion,
say something.
but I'm gonna say something to let you know,
something,
hey, what the fuck are you?
But
what
I'm
you
saying,
on?
because you said I like to argue, and
I
I'm
can't do the
asking
silent
you,
treatment because
why do you like to argue?
I can't do the silent treatment just because I'm gonna be happy.
What?
I'm gonna be cool with that shit. Bitch, you not talking? Praise fucking
so what's wrong with
Christ.
being happy?
So are you saying like you would want to
He's just not
I
gonna
would
give a
rather-
fuck.
I'm not gonna give a fuck about you being silent. You can be mad all day silent. I don't give a fuck.
As long
He
as
wants
you're
you.
not
He wants
angry.
you to approach it when it's
Tell-
there. Yeah.
Exactly. When you
So-
feel some kind of way, come talk to me. Don't
Right
send
at
me
that
no
moment.
text.
But it's
Back
it's
to that
call
question.
me,
listen,
come
it's a
talk to
difference
me.
between arguing and
And
just coming to
communicate.
you and saying when
But if
something's
you
wrong.
get
I mean,
you
irritated,
said
you
I
like
like
to
to argue.
argue.
So
I like
asking you,
disagreements. I like disagreeing with people
why?
because I'm always right. So I
But
feel
even
as
if she gives you the silent treatment,
no, I'm a
even
Gemini.
even
Oh, that's Girl.
even if she gives you the silent treatment, she still disagrees with you. But the only thing is,
I'd rather you give me the silent.
But it's
treatment,
not. But
dog.
I don't.
But
But
here-
at that point, I don't care because I'm not giving him
I
emotion.
think
You dig what I'm saying?
D'Angelo is trying to say is that he doesn't like to argue with people, but he not argumentative, but anybody who will debate him. I think
Yeah.
anybody who will put up a
You should have
challenge.
a
became,
lot- that's a
you
lot
should have
better way
became a
to put it.
lawyer then, nigga.
I think
Probably.
anybody
Smoke a
who
little
puts
bit.
up
Never mind.
puts up a battle up against me, or anybody who could tell me that I'm wrong and prove
right.
it to me.
Don't nobody
that
want
shit,
nobody
I
you
love
could
that.
just who's just gonna just let you like
Yeah,
that's
that's
my
my
point.
point. Be
That's what I meant.
submissive.
That's what I
But
meant. That's
yeah,
what I meant.
Exactly
ain't
what
nobody
Quay's
got
saying.
time for that shit. But ain't nobody got time for the arguments
Arguing
either.
either, right.
But I will. No, nobody
That-
has time for
like,
that, bro.
yeah.
I can debate, but nobody wants to argue. Because arguing most of the time is
you have
cussing
time
and
for.
loud talking. And,
And
a
what
whole
is
bunch
that?
of extra
What
shit.
does that do? They ain't do nothing but piss y'all off even more. And at the
I
at the
don't
end of the
know.
day,
Shit,
y'all
yeah,
not
bro.
gonna get nothing.
Hey,
but
I
Angelo, if you ever
Y'all
feel like
still gonna be
arguing,
pissed off.
just
I'm
hit
gonna
me
be
up.
honest.
Yo.
And I will argue with you
I'm
about
gonna
whatever.
say we've had this conversation before, and I originally said arguing because I like to argue.
I've
Depending
been,
on my
I
mood.
literally,
But me-
I've been there to
I
where
will-
I I don't.
I
Like
would
arguing.
prefer the silent.
I know
one.
how my mouth
and
get.
the reason
He
why
knows.
and the reason why I said silence is because, like I said, when I get mad, I get silent. I'm not gonna argue.
This is why you get unpinned. Oh, good shit.
Bro, I don't have time. Bro, there's no place for that argument.
I just can't do the silent
There's no
treatment.
point.
Like the silent treatment.
See,
like I
here-
said.
I rather you could just sit there and not. You don't have to say anything to me.
Exactly.
You can come talk to me whenever you're not mad or whenever the fuck the shit blow over.
When you're calm.
as opposed to sitting there, or when you're calm.
When
When
As
you're
opposed to
calm
sitting
and
there yelling at
composed,
each
and we
other,
can
arguing
talk
about
as
that
we
shit.
can talk
We're not
as
gonna
grown
get
as
nowhere,
adults.
To have a
Okay,
logical conversation, huh?
Have a logical
I don't
when
have
we're
time
You
for
can
when we're
have
grown as
logical
adults.
intent, but it's still gonna come
See,
out
there's
of
still
emotion.
gonna be emotion behind it.
Hold on, someone's yelling at me and I didn't hear them. Please repeat yourself.
You're coming to the conversation to have a lot. It's a logical intent, but it's gonna come out based off of emotion.
That's true.
You yell at me like your mama again. I promise
Okay.
to Christ. we
I'm
can
not
fade.
yelling
Look,
at you. I just want you to hear me.
Okay. All right, so
you don't get that shit. I promise to Christ. I ain't forgot. My boots stay laced. Please trust and believe.
My foot is still.
My point is this, my nigga. My shoes stay laced. If
There's
you stay
Mexicans
ready, you
wearing
need to
boots.
get ready.
I don't have laces. I have
there's
zippers.
Mexicans wearing boots.
I don't
If you
have-
stay ready,
I don't
ain't
have
no need
laces,
to
I
get
have
ready, baby.
zippers.
I like to talk. I like to talk. Sorry. I like to have
Shut you
debates.
down real quick.
I don't like to argue either. I can agree with you because nobody wants to be hollered
home.
at and screamed at and talked bad to. I don't like talking crazy to people either. I like to not have arguments. Again, I like to debate. If you have an answer for something and I have an answer for something, if you have valid reasons, then I'm going to take your valid reasons into consideration. And your reasons can change my opinion. But because I'm a know-it-all, I'm going to not. I don't want to say argue my
I'ma
point,
disagree with your
but
point.
Like you
debate
like to
my point.
rebuttal.
I feel
I do.
like
I ain't
I
agree
do
with
like
shit
to
you said
rebuttal.
all show, but I agree with that, my
I
nigga.
f- I
We on
feel-
the same page with
I
that
feel
shit.
Give
like
me one more. Boy, I might not fade you after this. Good shit, man.
I feel
feel
like
like
if you
it's
getting
good.
to the point to where y'all both are at the point where y'all elevating y'all tone and y'all
Right,
voices,
is where it needs to be.
that's where it needs to cut. For
right,
me,
let's stop
we
and come
can,
back.
Yeah, I love debating, like stimulate
Yeah.
my mind, like
Exactly.
challenge me to think,
Exactly.
But like I said, silent
Period.
treatment. That lets me know, okay,
That you don't know how.
you're mad, but
Well, you
like, cause
know
I'm the
real
type of
well
person,
you
like
doing something
if I get
too
pissed
quiet.
off, give me my time, because if I come at you while I'm pissed off, I'm not gonna have no fucking filter. I'm gonna say what the fuck is on my mind, and
it's
you're
gonna
not
come
gonna
out
like it.
ruthless.
And like you gonna hate me.
Ruthless.
You gonna be mad, because then I'm gonna be like, then I'm gonna be considered a nonchalant nigga,
Then I'm
because
not-
I'm telling
then
you,
I'm not-
I don't give a fuck
Then
about
I'm not
this
gonna be
shit.
the person you claim you love because
Exactly.
I decided to be a bitch.
I'm gonna be I'll be an asshole if I step out of character. But if you're not
Exactly.
giving, if you're
Exactly.
not giving me
There's
the
no room
jerk.
for that going back and forth shit,
Exactly.
period.
But I feel like-
I don't like going back and forth at all, bro. I don't
Facts.
like that shit. That shit's
That's why it's like people,
toxic
people-
shit.
you
That
come
shit
to me
bad,
at a
bro.
problem and you trying to argue.
know.
Best believe you are you gonna look stupid because you're arguing with yourself. I'm gonna hang up,
Every
or
time
you're
I
not
call
gonna.
him-
if I'm mad, I'm not going to answer the phone because it's gonna get hot, bro.
Exactly.
And
I'm
I'm
a
not answering
snap.
the phone.
Hey, I'm gonna go
Every
off
therefore,
on your
time I've
goofy
ever
ass.
called DeMilo and I've been worked up, he goes, calm down. Like,
Calm down.
He,
You need a blunt.
he's like, I don't have time for the extra, for the rowdiness. Calm down.
I think it depends. I think it.
You too geek. Excuse
Yeah,
I
he
think
won't say it to
I
you.
really think it
He
depends
will
on the
say it to
person he
you.
on the phone with. He probably said that to you, but when I'm going off, he be like, I understand where you come
No,
from.
because when I go
I
off,
said
I'm
motherfuckers,
like,
they didn't smoke
I'm
a
like,
blunt, then it'd be alright.
really emotional, and
No.
I'm really, when you be going off, yours be like,
Yeah, when you go
and
off, you like-
motherfuckers is irritating, and I don't give a fuck, and I'm
It's-
so tired of people. Yours is very flat.
That's why I
Mine's
blocked.
is very,
That's why I blocked his ass.
It's like Drake rapping. That shit gets monotone.
mine
Like,
is
nigga, you don't be
flat.
knowing. That shit gets
Look,
in the middle.
I
Listen,
give y'all
listen,
flack.
my
Y'all
shit-
don't want. Y'all
and
don't
this-
want me to
and
go
this-
off. Go off.
And
So
this
I
is how
give
you
y'all
know she's
flack.
really pissed off. I
That'd be
blocked
me.
his ass.
That'd be me crying and shit.
Boy,
Extra.
so viewers, let me talk to y'all real quick.
And keep liking and sharing too.
Yeah,
and
keep
keep
liking,
commenting.
keep sharing,
I
keep
give
subscribing
y'all
as I tell
flat
y'all this
line.
little story about these two
So
nut
I
ass
start
niggas to the
showing
far
my
right.
ass.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh.
double nuts, y'all too.
Me?
The nuts.
What's up?
The
bro?
sack.
I didn't do anything.
It's a sack.
I didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything. How am I
The
nut
fucking
ass nigga?
sack. The sack. You too. So
Who is he talking to?
last,
I don't know.
I'm about to tell y'all. Just listen. Listen. So earlier last week, my nigga, we was all got together. It was less than 10 of us though. So Corona was not there. Gets AIDS. But
Hey,
Whoa.
No, nigga, you have AIDS.
Pause.
Don't bring that
What?
shit on us.
Wait.
that shit's funny to say, man. I'm sorry.
Wait.
But we was all there last week, whatever the case may be. And D-Lo was like, hey, bro, what you doing? I'm like, we in Mia house, bro. We about to cook, eat, smoke good, drink good.
Oh.
Bet.
Uh-oh.
He was like, bet.
I was
you
not
know,
here.
I'm not a blood, but he was like, bet blood, I'm on the way.
I went and got this
Say
in the
less.
backwoods.
I sent Montel to the store. I gave Montel a little money. Hey, go get some liquor. Go get some woods. Here you go. Montel said, hey, back in 10 minutes. So,
And I'm frying a chicken.
as
y'all.
we sitting there frying chicken,
Where are we
making
going
mac.
with this? Where are we going with this?
Hear me out. Hear
They
me.
talking about us. They go over
So, you dig what I'm saying? It's a background. I guess I give you a little fluffer. You dig? So, what was that? Macaroni and cheese. Ooh. Macaroni. It was
That shit is
chicken.
fire.
Mashed potatoes.
Fire.
You dig what I'm saying? We had juicy juice. We had liquor.
Okay, so is the
Okay,
point of
can we
this
get
to
to
y'all
the point?
to brag
So-
about how I missed out on a meal?
Not even. No.
but-
Hear me
So
out.
what's up? So what's up then? Y'all trying to make me jealous with some macaroni? You gonna have to come harder.
That
than
shit was smacked
Milo.
out.
You gonna have to come harder than that.
Milo, be quiet so we can get it.
So okay, so it was emotion. So this nigga D-Lo calls me. Not even 10 minutes later. No.
I called the people who
Hold
invited
on.
me.
He called me,
I invited you.
Mia. He called me. He
You
called
got a
Bree,
point there. You got a point.
and that was it.
Who's on the lease?
Mia, if you don't sit your ass down in the middle of the goddamn store, you ain't from me one more motherfucking time.
Live studio audience.
I'm gonna grab you by your goddamn ankles and hold you upside down and dump your lunch money out.
All right, go ahead.
Like,
You laugh like an auntie.
I do.
Go ahead.
so like I was saying,
Go ahead.
so
I
this
ain't
nigga
having
D-Lo,
no kids.
he don't. I call him back after I miss. I said, oh damn, it's been 3 minutes. I missed my nigga call. Let me call him back.
3 minutes.
10. We discovered earlier.
Okay, it was 10
Why
minutes.
you capping?
It was 10 minutes. My bad. On my phone it said 3 when I looked at it. I showed 3. It said 3. That said 3 when I looked at it. So anywho, I called this nigga back. He ignores me. I said, oh you bitch.
I did.
I call him again. He ignores me a fucking again.
I did.
You bitch. So at this point, I'm feeling some kind of way. They in the house, man. I can't believe this nigga blocked all of us and he's ignoring all of our calls.
I didn't say that.
I can't believe it. The nerve.
I wasn't there.
When I tell you
I
they
only
was
I would
called
have
him
pissed.
opened the door for you, D.
Why you didn't call me?
My whole thing was this, D-Lo. We talked about emotion earlier. You are a Cancer. You are an emotional ass nigga.
Right. But what I said, I try not to act off of emotion. I said,
Who was that post for?
So is that why you blocked us?
I didn't,
Is that why-
block,
no, is that why you
I
didn't answer
didn't
the phone?
block anybody.
Is that why you didn't answer the phone though?
Yes.
Because you don't act off emotion.
Yes.
Ah, okay. Here. Solid.
First of all, the young
You. So
It's okay to
yesterday.
If I would have answered the phone, I would have been arguing with all of y'all. I
you
didn't have
reacted
nothing
after-
nice to say to none of y'all.
I
So
got it.
I didn't answer the
That's
phone.
cool. So I
I
respect
just
that.
called because I was
point-
like, damn.
D-Lo's whole point is that he doesn't act out of emotion. He may feel those emotions.
So you acting off
but he
what?
acts on them.
I try not to act.
Try.
off.
So what are you acting off of?
When?
Logically, right? You acting off logic, right?
When? You
When
talking
he-
about on Saturday?
You acting off logic when you didn't answer the phone, right? Because you don't want to talk bad or be like hurt
Yes.
somebody's feelings, right?
Yes.
I just wanted to know if you wanted your backwoods.
So
Do you still got them?
You call me. Like, you could have got in.
He called three. Listen.
Facts.
Listen,
I called
he called
three
people. He called no. It's not even the point. It's not even the point that it's your house. If you was sitting outside, you called
And you-
three motherfuckers
that you know is in the house.
Out of the
three
four.
people
They
that
don't
invited
think the
you
way we
here.
think, Camille.
Not
They
right.
don't
It
think
is.
the way
It's
we
your
think.
house, so I feel where you coming from. You right, but I'm just saying it's for.
If you're hosting something, I'm not gonna call. Though I'm gonna call. I may call you once, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna call everybody.
I'm telling you, you're right, Quamia.
No, I understand you, but I'm
come get on mic, girl, if you gonna talk.
Where was the logic at, honey?
Come get on the mic if you gonna
He
talk.
just
My
said
logic.
that-
My logic.
You wanna
is
fight
that-
too, my nigga?
I don't
You
feel
come get
like
on the fucking
arguing
mic.
with
Hold
you.
on,
Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Let me answer her
Mia, they
question.
can't see you.
Hold
Come
up.
get on the mic.
I don't want to get on the mic no more.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Mia, they can't
ahead.
see you when you get talking. They in the
Aight,
comments
somebody
saying,
has
yo, tell her
something
come
to
to the
say.
mic. Come here, come talk. If you gonna say, if you gonna make your
Answer her
point.
question. Hold
Go
up.
ahead.
Let her answer.
My logic was that I called 3 out of the 4 people,
Biscuit head, girl.
and these 3 people happened to be the ones who.
Ass. Shit. Nigga, you almost broke my hip bone. Shit, go ahead. Sorry. Nigga, she got a lot. No, go ahead.
Again, my logic was that 3 out of the 4 people that was in the house, I called.
Actually, 2.
3 out of the 4 people that was in there, I called. You do what I'm saying? And which was the people that
Listen,
invited me here.
You called 2 out of the 4 people, honey.
'Cause
Montel was not there.
Okay,
baby.
2 out of the 4
So
people.
listen,
I called more than one person that was in the house.
But the
I
first
didn't.
person
And
you
then
should have called
waited.
should have been me.
And I said you was right. Why do you keep saying
So
this
listen,
shit?
you Don't cuss at me, because I'm not cussing at you. Talk to me with the same level of respect, baby. We're going to do that. Like
I'm not cussing at you.
You're
I'm
talking.
just talking.
I'm saying, where was the logic? I didn't. You
I
said.
just told you what my logic
His
was.
logic was I called enough. His logic was I called enough people in this household. Nobody within 10 minutes has called me back. I'm irritated because I was supposed to be in this motherfucker.
Nobody got your phone call.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
3 minutes.
I understand why you would be upset. Because
my phone calls came through. You do what I'm saying? Nobody's phone went directly to voicemail. Everybody's phone rung and hung the fuck up. You do what I'm saying? Everybody's phone went through.
My shit went through.
So you was
I know
mad
my
for a
shit
week
went
about
through
that.
when I
Hey,
called.
I wasn't mad for a week about that shit. We
earlier.
talked about this
I
shit. Why you
talked
talking
earlier.
to me? You don't know.
No, I
No,
talked to-
you
no, no,
didn't
no.
hear nothing.
I'm saying
No,
I text
you
you right
no,
now.
you didn't.
It's time
hear
for
anything.
D-Lo.
D-Lo and D-Lo,
No, you
ladies
didn't
and
hear
motherfucking
anything.
I
gentlemen.
literally texted
You-
you right after.
Oh, because y'all fighting. Y'all
And I was
y'all fighting.
pissed.
But
Go.
you just said
You literally
You
just
don't
heard me
like
say
to
I didn't
argue.
answer the phone because I was
Did he
mad.
not just say he don't like to argue?
When you're not mad, don't you respond?
You text me right after that shit. I was mad. If I didn't answer the phone, why the fuck would I?
I'm not moving.
Hold
How
on.
long do it take
Hold
you to
on.
respond?
Let's get in D-Lo and D-Lo, cuz.
Like, how long do it take you to calm down?
Let's get in D-Lo and D-Lo.
I just want y'all to see.
You the one who brought
Guys!
Talking about this shit.
Talk to me.
Quay, what the hell are you doing?
Cray, you done disconnected the mic and shit.
Y'all need to stop.
How am I in my
Hey,
feelings?
guys, we are live.
Off camera.
Like what? I don't get it.
Guys, we live. Come on. Stop, y'all too. Shit. All right, man. D-Lo and D-Lo shit.
No, I didn't.
D-Lo,
No, I didn't.
Stop.
She
Don't-
said something to me.
don't even go back.
He not
Let it
arguing
alone.
with me.
Let that shit alone.
Thank you, D'Angelo.
Huh?
I'm gonna argue with you. Not gonna win.
Guys, so
I don't care to win. I'm not gonna
All right,
argue
man.
with nobody.
this is what we're going to talk about.
I'm not going to argue.
On this
I don't
episode-
care to win. I don't want to argue with you. I'm not going to argue with you.
We're going to
Bye.
see y'all. We're going to see y'all in a minute.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm going to be over there. I'll see y'all in a minute. Cuz ain't linked me up. Say, yeah, cuz. Yeah, I'm rolling with cuz. Anywho, so this week on D-Lo and D-Lo, my nigga, we have about one interesting question that I really seen that made me kind of want to talk about this shit. Like, it was more or less having to do with exes type shit. You dig what I'm saying?
About what?
Exes.
Exes. Okay.
What is your worst experience with an ex? Like, your worst breakup / experience with an ex?
Breakup?
What's your worst? Like, what? Give me the backstory. What all happened? Why did y'all break up? What happened? Your worst relationship.
Shit. I only count like 2 of my relationships, you know what I'm saying? Because everything else was like some middle school type shit. So, and they wasn't really that bad, you know what I'm saying? Because me and one of my exes, we didn't have a bad breakup at all. And then me and the other one, I mean, we broke up over some petty shit, but it was a build up, you know what I'm saying? You know
As
how that
far as
shit
what?
go. It was a
It's an argument and things like that.
Yeah. it
So
was-
like resentment like came into play.
yeah, you know, you just get tired of arguing with somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's all that should be. Like that's all that should be. You just get tired of arguing with somebody. I don't do those type of things. We either gonna break up, we either gonna be together, we gonna break up. You do what I'm saying? Like it's not a point of going through all of this shit. Now I've been through some shit with some females, but we still was together after that shit. But when we broke up, it's like why we broke up wasn't really that deep. You do what I'm saying? It's backwards, but yeah. I don't know why they still going on.
I'm
about
not
this
really
shit,
sure,
dog.
man, but oh my fucking goodness. All right, so I feel like for me, my worst breakup, cause like, I can't say my worst breakup.
Yeah, because
but
I
my
know you
worst,
like arguing, boy. You like.
not even so much that I like arguing, but my worst experience with a female is when she fucked with my bro. Like right after she stopped fucking with me. Like right after she stopped. Like nigga, literally, like we broke up. Like the next day was like she was on my nigga neck. So it's like, damn, you dirty bitch.
I low key been through some shit like that before. You know what I'm saying?
That shit hurts. That shit.
I
It's
low-
not so much that it hurts, but it's disappointing.
I low key been through some shit like that before. I don't know, so I'm not gonna cast any aspersions. But I think I've been through some shit like that before. We ain't gonna say nothing on live though. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to have
But
part two.
motherfuckers know.
It's about to be part 2. Remember that situation we had the other day?
Yeah.
It's about to be part 2 of my 3
I
seconds.
I don't care, bro. It don't matter.
But no,
You know
but I
what
feel
I'm
as if like I said, bro, it's hard to deal with that kind of thing, bro. I understand, like, you know, like if we weren't together, it was just more or less like we were just talking. You talk to my homie, that's a whole different.
That's
ball,
yeah, because you know how
you
we
just
do.
belong to the streets.
'Cause you know
at that
how we
point.
do, bro.
Yeah, you belong to the streets at that point. I can't be mad about what you're doing, like when you're not with me. You did, if you're not my bitch. But if you my main chick, and then you go,
if you're my girlfriend,
and then you go fuck with my homie, I feel as if it's a whole different ball. It creates a whole different level of hurt. Guess I'm disappointed in you, and I'm disappointed in this nigga because he knew what it was.
And then on top of that, people try to make it seem like you hurt over her, like moving on.
I'm part of the situation.
And it's not even about that because if she would have fucked anybody else, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't have gave near fuck.
But you decided to fuck somebody that I'm cool with.
Somebody in my same circle. I gotta see all the time. So now I'm reminded of that same situation. I'm reminded of that same situation all the fucking time now when I see this nigga.
Yeah.
So it's more or less like, bitch, you disrespecting me at this point.
It's like, damn, I can't even be with you now.
So the word,
because see, females do that shit to get back at us,
make us jealous. Yeah.
But like they still love us and shit. They still want to be with us.
But at that point,
I can't be with you.
You fuck my homie.
You don't fuck one of my mans, dog.
I can't fuck with
you. You ain't fuck somebody that I don't know. Somebody that some one of them thirsty niggas in your
somebody
inbox.
I don't care about.
Yeah, somebody that I don't give. You fuck my mans, bro. Like that's foul, bro. That's foul. Nah, that's foul, bro. Certain things you just don't do. Okay, you're single, so you can technically fuck whoever you want to.
Technically,
but
not it's like in my circle. There's certain people you cannot fuck with.
Yeah, certain things just like, bro, come on now,
it's
bro,
sacred.
For real.
It's sacred, bro. Certain things are sacred. My circle is sacred.
You know my ex, bro. That bitch. I don't want to even give her no shine on here. But the bitch is just weird, bro. You know what I'm saying?
We do.
Hey, let's get off of here, bro. Come on.
Man, listen, y'all. It's been another episode of Popular Ignorance, man. Episode 9.
It gets hot.
Yeah, as you can see, my nigga, shit got a little spicy today.
Get hot on here, you know what I'm saying? But this is what we here for. You know
exactly
what I'm saying? Man, it's all love at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying?
We're going to talk about those hard topics, man, that y'all might not want to talk about.
Yeah, we gon' really get like that. You know what I'm saying? But they back there kind of trying to throw dirt on my name. I gotta go defend myself. Let's get off of here. Come on, bro.
Yeah, man. So
hey, thank y'all for tapping in.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Listen, we truly. Oh, speaking of which, last fucking week, my nigga, we got one of dude. I feel like this is our number one supporter because she didn't send money in to this. Who? Sierra. I'm not sure if
Sierra who.
I can't say her last name on air because I don't want people going over there trying to find her and stuff like that, being weird and shit like that. You know how motherfuckers is. But Sierra, you know how you are. You know who you are. You gave us a hefty fucking payday for Popular Ignorance, my nigga. You sent it to our Cash App.
Good looking too. I had seen something about that shit in the group chat, but I was driving, so I couldn't respond.
My nigga.
But I seen that we had got a donation. I ain't know it was from her, and I ain't know it was hefty like that.
Hefty.
So we definitely appreciate you. Like we gotta get her right for that.
Listen, we have merch coming soon. I promise you, we're gonna be the first person to get a shirt. And listen, guys, if you do want to help support the podcast, we do have a Popular Ignorance Cash App that will be in the comments or in our detailed information on the post.
And we know shit's getting real. You know, motherfuckers got bills and kids and shit. So if you can't support us that way, then you can always just like and share and tell a friend about us. You know what I'm saying? Because we here every Friday. You know what I'm saying? We be off on our time sometimes, but we here though.
We be trying to be on time at 9 o'clock, but we getting it together, man. We trying to. It's a lot of stuff we trying to get prepared for the fucking crew and for everybody, man.
It's growing pains, but we ain't even to the 10th episode yet. So
next week, man, we will be taking calls live
calls. You know what I'm saying? So
call me and D-Lo. Talk to us, man. Fuck with us, man. So. Hey, man, it's episode 9, Popular Ignorance. We out.
Who gonna end the thing?
Mia, end the thing for me real quick. Thank you. Jesus fucking Christ, guys.
Okay, now.
Hold on.
You wasn't letting me finish the rest of my sentence. What I was trying to say.
I'm not about to argue. You don't have to. I'm not arguing. I'm not gonna argue. I'm gonna dead ass gonna walk away. I swear to God.
Listen, what I was trying to say was, what was your logic in not responding because y'all. I
told you my
listen. I said.
Step outside.
No, I'm good. Like,
step outside.